I had to hit the. I had to figure out how to hit the start live stream button. That's my problem here. Okay, now that we're good. Okay, so we're gonna be working on the HO layout, but first, I'm gonna invite you guys. Copy. Sean, there we go. There. Okay, join that because that's a. But first, we're gonna be opening up the stuff that I bought recently at the, or not bought. I'm sorry, got for Christmas. So actually, there's like a whole tub of stuff over here, and there's two train set actually. But this is actually something I have to repair. But we're gonna take out the soldering iron today. But the first item is this Tyco Spirit of 76F. Spirit of 76F unit. This is all HO stuff except for the one set. I haven't got any O-scale stuff for Christmas, except for one set. So it's in mint condition. It's never been run before, except I just tested it. That was it. Otherwise, it went. What did you want? Preview what? Huh? Explain more. I'm confused. I'm gonna leave this in the box unless I want to run it sometime. But it's gonna go right back to the box when I'm done with it. So that's really cool. It was only $20 in mint. So that was really cool. Next up, we got this IHC, this out of the box, in this other box over here. It's off the side. It's right here. Let me just grab it quick. It's in the box. What do I call this? Great Northern Mogul 260. And this thing's actually really, really nice condition. The only thing that I can notice that's missing is just one marker light on the my directions at right side. And it's in the box and it's in really nice condition, like I just said. So, and it's Mahano. IHC Mahano. So set these off the side. That one runs really, really well. Just I keep checking, so I'm keeping checking to make sure it's working here. Okay. Does anyone want to join? I'm gonna spam the chat in the. Oops. Yeah, I messed something up. Join the StreamYard. Okay, I can see all those. So next up, we got these are extremely, extremely, extremely rare. And we lost the front here. Extremely, extremely, extremely rare. River Rossi, Chesapeake, and Ohio, Mikado. I have the front light on here. It just keeps coming off, and the wires that came with were unsoldered, so we're gonna have to redo those. But it's right here in the box. So, like I said, we're gonna have my phone here, and we're going to take it and over to the soldering station, and we're gonna fix some of the stuff up, like the speaker for one of my Broadway Limited locomotives. When I was messing around with it, and I accidentally broke a wire on it, so we're gonna do that. Okay, last thing from this box over here is this. Oh shoot! Did I just break something off of it? I think I just did. Shoot! Where'd this go? Hang on, I want to figure out where this went first before I show you guys. Well, I'll figure it out later. It might be from the mic. Is it from the mic? It might be. But anyways, here it is. President's Choice, Mahano, bullet nose, and the complete set. High antifreeze rail in the loft. It's a complete set, so has the locomotive. It's always missing the bell, no matter what. My dumb self accidentally broke the wire that connects it to the tender, so we're going to fix that. But it still runs because that only does the light in the tender, but the light still works somehow, so I'm not sure. And here's the tender for it. What did I do? Oh, there we go. Really nice tender, just green, but it has the Canadian National logo on there. And then it actually never opened the cars, they're still in the wrapping. So we're going to take these all out of the wrapping, packaging here. Oh, and I also got a controller with it too, so that's going to be my new controller probably for temporary use. Let's try and find. Here's the box cars I want to see. Where's that razor blade? Because these are like are coated in just duct tape and bubble wrap. Really, none of those got a good grip on it. Hang on, let me set this off the side here. There we go. But if you don't know, these are sold in grocery stores in Canada from the late 1990s to early 2000s, I want to say. I don't know what specific number this was, but they made a ton of sets. The Bullet Nose and the Mountain Express are probably my favorite. So here's the one. There's two of those that came in the set. So it's Canadian National baggage. I want to get some passenger cars for that because I know it was a passenger steamer. The next one, let's slice this one open. There we go. There we go. These are in really nice condition, actually. I didn't know what to expect, but these are pretty much identical. I think they just have different numbers on them. Sets us on the track over here. But like I mentioned, we moved the table out, so now I can get around the back here. I don't know if you can see it, but now it's moved out, so I can get behind here and we can work in the outer track. So that'll make it 10 times easier than what we're trying to do before. And the inner track. We're going to finish the inner loop. Wait, hang on. We're going to finish the inner loop and make that last curve and put the track down. And then try and wire the controller up. The one I got in the train set. That's actually a nice controller. I was messing around with it before. This thing. And then we're going to start working on the outer loop, like I said. So, I'm just going to set the, like I said, I'm going to set this on the track over here. I got a little distracted here, but there we go. Those are actually really smooth for having plastic wheels. Hopefully they'll continue for all the train cars here. Canadian National. There we go. Hopper car. Bright red. I like that. 6 viewers. That's like the most I've ever had at the beginning of a live stream. Okay, I'm going to set these off here. What's the next car we have? This looks like a tanker, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, thanks, Brian. Here, I have someone here. Hello, Patrick. I added you. I didn't see you there. Hello, Crazy Joe. I'm guessing this is Patrick DeWood. I can never pronounce your last name, but hello. You're gonna unmute yourself. Hello. I'm opening up these ones. This one's actually easy enough, so I can tear off the packaging. Can you all hear me okay? Yeah. Sorry over the bubble wrap, but can you guys hear me okay? Oh, that's a nice one. Canadian National. Is it all Canadian National cars? I think so. Canadian National, what do you call it? Tanker car, sorry. Train Popper. There's one more caboose. Let's slice these open. Brian, you need to get in here. Or, not the one Brian, the other Brian. Bernsey, what's on it? I'll spam the link in chat again if I have to. So this is the 10th is, I didn't know it's caboose did this. Let me fix the little handrail take out of it. Moved around. There we go. If you don't mind, I'm just going to make it smaller so you can see what I'm doing here. Oops. No. I can fix that later. Oh, here. I got it. There we go. So it's camera. It's 10th anniversary insiders report. That's pretty cool. Well, you can join while you're working on the layout, Brian. Let me set stuff on that. Okay, that's all those. There's more. Oh, they're over here. Ooh, how can I get over there without air conditioner for? Well, actually, these I got more caulk, so we don't have to use that wood glue based stuff. Pretty much, that's what it looked like. Silicone, so that's be good. I'm going to hang on. Let me move some of the stuff out of the way so I don't break anything. I did bring the mouse down here. I didn't realize that. Okay, slide you out of the way until later. Hang on. And he left. Okay. Okay, somebody join because I said so. There we go. Yeah, I'll slide stuff out of the way. Move the mic. Move the phone. I don't want to break that. That'd be not good. Starts a little boring. Just want to move some stuff out of the way so I don't break anything while I move something else in here. But there's still more stuff we need to go through quick. Okay. I'll be right back. I have to grab it. It's over here. Okay. I'm back. I hit my head. Sorry, that hurt a little bit. Are you kidding me? It's not going to fit. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's Patrick's back. There we go. Hello, Patrick.
Hello.
Yeah. So first up, we got mine. This is Menards HO scale. One of those light up buildings that I always see there. And this one's the door one, but the train goes through there, so I'm gonna definitely use that my siding randomly. Next up, we got some more tracks, so I can finish the track that was missing. Then we got over and under trestle set, pier set, that's what it's called. So I'm gonna do this. This is gonna be a third loop actually. So we're gonna have a third loop that goes over here. I'll show you but I don't know if you how. Can you see how there's two loops over there? I don't know because I can't really see the camera. But there's two loops right there, and those, and then I'm gonna have the pier set just go over those two loops. I think that'd be pretty cool. Next up, we got a turntable, so that'll be pretty cool when I install that somewhere. I'm not sure where, but it will be somewhere. It's manual, but you can add a motor in it. Oh, we got a plug for the building. And then we got something that Dirty Dan will like. It's mostly intact, except for the cover on top here. This is like falling apart out the tape together. Mostly in perfect condition on the inside. Tyco train set with like everything's in mint condition and has never been ruined before. This is only $44, I want to say. My parents bought it for me at an antique store, but wouldn't let me open it until Christmas. So now I have it. I can use it and run it and everything. Oh, I left one more thing up there, but it's a Railbox box cart. That's a nice camera you got there.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Lance.
Thank you.
Railbox boxcar from Tyco, but the last version. So I just need one more, and I'm competing with Dirty Dan for it. So, oh, we got Crazy Joe. Hello there. You're in the stream now. Hello. No, I think I'm gonna take some of the stuff out of the box too. Just gotta be careful so I don't wreck anything. Yeah, this has never been opened before, I can tell. I'm wrecking it with nothing at the same time, but Tyco, not Tyco Mantua. This has a power torque guide. I like those, they're interesting to work on. But here's the F unit. Very shiny, never been run. I don't think it's been in the sunlight, so I'll have to keep it that way. Nice and back in the box. There we go. Let's do it. Yes, it is. Oh, you're in the stream. So I guess. Hi, Nathan. This is the other controller I'm going to use to take the electric power pack. This has never been opened, I can just tell. It's still wrapped in the styrofoam and everything. So, or it's been, looks, maybe it's been used once. Because I actually had tape on it. But this is nice. I'm going to use this for one of the loops. Is that a parrot? Or a bird of some sort? Next up, yeah, I think this has been used, but the boxes are in really nice condition. So. Next up, got a Northern Pacific. Boxcar. Hang on, I couldn't hear you. How can I turn your volume up?
My voice don't work, I'm sorry.
There we go. Now try and talk.
I love the old train cars.
Oh, now I can hear you. There we go. Yeah, these are very nice. And it's always nice when they're in good condition. Alright, put this back in this way. How do I get that in?
Hey, Logan.
I don't know how to put it back in here. I'll figure that out later. Next up, we got a Burlington Northern. Oh, there's some more cars in here. They're not in boxes. I remember that before. Ooh, these are nice. Psycho, Crystal, and this is orange. Might go like this. Christopher Line. Oh, it's like an ore car, but as a tanker. Something. I don't know. Oh, I have one of these. It's one of those V-specific Strip Union Pacific cars, topper cars. Okay, now back to the box stuff. Oh, I figured out how this goes now. I just have to take a look at the other one. There we go. Fix that one. I'll put that back in box in a second. Tyco Burlington Northern. Something plug board. I think something plug door boxcar. Bright green. Very nice. Let's go like this.
Cool.
Yeah, okay. They're weird how they sit in here. Oh, just like, oh, that makes so much more sense. I had an enlightenment moment in there. I can put those in the box later. I'm not going to turn it back on the screen. And these are actually my favorite type of cubes. I don't like the streamlined ones for some reason. But there's a cupola booth. That's the tape on there. Oh, that must have came off. I can put that back on. The wide vision cupola fuse. Very nice. That's the last of the train set. I'm just going to move some of this stuff around here then. It's not in the way. I'm not even sure what that. I'm gonna do those off the screen probably. The controller. Oh, I didn't realize how much stuff I put out here. You know what? I'm just gonna set these back in the box and not worry about putting these in a smaller box. Just set it in here like this. Figure that out later. There we go. That's like a whole train set right there. It is a whole train set. Slide that out. Caboose. Is this caboose? Oh, yeah, caboose. There's also tracking here. I'm not gonna take that out. Oh, there's paperwork in here. Hang on, where's this stuff out of here? Paperwork. The ad campaign here. That's cool. It even has a $2 refund offer. Oh, this is a cool catalog. Oh, I didn't know that. I have that. I have that. I have that. I have like everything Psycho apparently in here. I have that. I guess I can show you on here. I have this. I have this. I have this. I have this. I think I have the water tower. I have that. I know for sure. What else do I have? I have this. Or something similar. I have the fire department. This is a book page. Oh, this is so neat. This I've never had a Psycho catalog before. Steam locomotives, all the different steam locomotives. The arena boxcar. I think that rail box. Final variant of the rail boxcar. And this is how to clean them. Okay. Okay. Back to zero. One more. Then we're gonna slide that the Tycho thing back on the board on probably. Here's the locomotive. There we go. It's kind of a hot mess right here, but we're gonna take this off someday. There we go. I'm just gonna set this down there so I don't wreck it. Where's the power back? Oh, it's right here. So I need both of these. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Okay. This can go here. That's a box second. What I love about the table, I can just put everything down there. It's so nice. Hang on, I'm just gonna post the link again. There we go. There we go. I guess we can open up this building here and see if it works. Or how do I get the stage up? Dangerous, don't do this with the phone. Put them in large black bags. There we go. Got the staple out on one side. Now we've got the 20 other ones that are in here. If I could get the staple out, which I cannot right now, but it's still stuck in there. How did I do these last year? I know I got one of these last year, but I don't remember how I cut it out. There we go. I'm getting this out here. It'd be interesting to have one of those Starbucks ones they have. Oh shoot, I just dropped the staple in there. Whoops. Hope I don't step on those. Oh, it really hurt. thing is rotating exhaust fan. Exhaust fan. We got that one out. There you go.
What's up, buddy?
Hey,
There we go. Now the
What's that there you got?
Menards building.
Oh,
oh, very cool.
we got some stuff from Menards today.
Yeah.
Along with your orange ore cars.
Yeah, to go along
Uh-huh.
with my orange ore cars. They weren't.
Oh, where's the orange tactical orange ore car that I got? This is my technical orange ore car because it says crystal something on there.
But it's not ore.
But it is
But
because
it's orange.
It is orange. It is pretty.
Is it a hooker? Is that a hooker tanker?
Horn hook, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's
It's
empty right
crystal name,
now.
so it's an ore car. No, it is. But why do they say Amtrak on there? Amtrak is a passenger railroad.
Well, because Amtrak made these. They
Well-
had them.
Yeah, Amtrak has like their own maintenance away.
Go get our new Menards.
I'm gonna get that cow one too, hopefully.
And with the new amethyst.
Oh, here's the one with the amethyst.
The what one? Purple and orange. There we go. Got it.
Yep, the purple looks good.
But,
Will you do that light above?
rotating fans
Yeah,
on.
you'll-
I don't know where.
Hold that.
Oh, don't
Oh, I
stand
found
on it.
one. They rotate. Okay. Here is the building. Let's find the plug. Where did the plug go?
Oh, you know what? See this?
Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
Are you poking at something?
Here we go.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
I'm so thrilled.
Did you watch the new Wonder Woman?
No.
Oh, okay.
We just watched it.
Yeah. What?
Oh yeah. Now we can talk about the Mandalorian because I saw the last episode.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, that was good, but I don't think we should talk about it live because then other people might get upset.
Yeah.
Well, too bad.
Oh, and look what I do.
I don't know what you did.
Are you there?
Yeah.
You see this?
The fans rotate inside.
Oh, that's dope.
How do I,
You know, on our
That's
names,
cool.
you can make it transparent so it doesn't take up so much space.
how do I do that? This is my first time using Stream.
You go on the side where it says banners and everything like that. It's in there. I'm not sure exactly which one it is because I'm on yours right now, so I don't get the same options. Yeah, that's better. See, like I made mine orange, but then it only does like that little blue line. It does that orange.
Like that?
Yeah.
Really?
See the difference?
Like
So
that?
it
Is that
doesn't need to take so much up space. Isn't that just beautiful?
Ooh, I can add a background on here. Oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see you holding that up. Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah, you can put your logo in the background.
How many of those
Oh,
did
do I
you
have
get?
it saved with the computer? I might. I
Mike got
paid
into
for that.
these.
I'm not paying for that. That's not worth it. Oh, look, it has blinky lights on top. I don't know what's going on.
Hello, Patrick.
I like Patrick. He kind of
Hello.
turned off the camera or something before. I don't really want.
Oh, look what Brian got.
Oh, yeah. Is that a Menards car? Because I know they have a Menards car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a Menards car, yeah.
Yeah. No, you don't do that.
Don't tell me what to do.
But these are. It's totally cool because this comes right off.
It just comes right off.
Yeah, and it's a die cast. All the stakes come off the car. This is die cast,
Yeah,
can,
they have cool stuff from Menards.
Yeah, because the whole rotor section here, you raise up on the rotors and spin it, and it locks into place and they rotate. Fully, the tail rotates. The door opens up inside. The door opens up. It's a fully furnished interior. Really cool. It actually has the towed sonar array feature that's only on the Navy birds. That's not on, because this is like an SA-60 Sikorsky, just like a Blackhawk. But only the Navy ones have the towed sonar array and everything. So, I mean, they actually did a really wicked job with these, and pretty cool.
I got
And I got 4 of these guys too.
4 of them?
You can't see it.
Yeah, I got 4 of these helicopter ones, and each one is individually numbered. That's something cool Menards did. They individually numbered everything.
I got like 3 Steamers, and that's about it. And $10.
I also got this for Christmas. I definitely recommend it. Have you seen one of these?
Yes, I wanted one of those. Oh, here's someone. Yeah, bro.
Hey, what's happening?
What's
Hey,
up?
Randall.
Hey,
Oh, doing pretty good. Got a better signal this time.
That looks like it in your car.
I am actually here at the rail yard. I just got done completing a tryst.
Okay.
And Mike, I know you're going to like this. I'm going to turn the camera around because there's something
Okay.
I think you want to see.
I'm getting excited.
Take a look sitting right over there.
Being this.
Ooh.
Hang on,
Make
hang
him
on.
big,
I
Sam.
was trying to do. How to make him big? I forget.
Turn the
You
sun.
make it big like you just did, and then drag
here.
his camera over
Let me
there.
step out of the truck because it's dirty over here. So
Oh, wait.
That
I
one.
figured it out.
You know how you just made him big? Now drag his camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like that.
Ooh.
Look at
Have you ever showed
that.
me doing stuff for you?
Nice.
Or Mike? Hang on, I'll go grab it quick.
Where's that at?
that is at Thayer, Missouri.
Cool.
Sorry, I got my
Thank you
hand
for
in the
sharing that.
way. I thought you'd like that, Mike. There's actually, I think there's 5 units on this
Came back.
train. So
Oh, I
Yep.
got one of them, Sam.
But this is not scale. So Brian would let you run this with your ore cars.
Well, I got a scale one and a not scale one.
Of what?
BNSF.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got the same consist in Rail King and scale.
Yeah, so I got that one,
Oh,
and
that's
then
very cool.
Oh, this is Lionel.
it's actually a shame this train isn't taking off because when it rolls by, the tracks are actually right there in front of them, and you can feel the truck. You can feel the truck shake when they go by. So
we got this too from Menards, Sam.
I can see it.
We'll make it big.
oh, that's nice.
I wanted the one that has the car on it, not that one. The different one.
Yeah, we got, and there's 4 of those to go along then with the 4 helos. So we're starting the military train with the rest of our Navy stuff with the veteran unit.
Yeah, here.
I like
no,
that.
there.
Yeah,
I both
that
wanted to
yeah, I
do
do. A lot. Oh, wow. Detailed underneath.
But I recommend
This
get
Mike's hair is crazy.
what about hair?
Your hair isn't crazy like normal.
Well, that's because I'm dressed up for Christmas.
Well,
Wait, let me fix it. That's a little bit better.
yeah, it's better. Okay, did I go over everything already? I got
John,
it.
the link's in the chat. You
Yeah,
gotta
I
click on
timed
buddy.
it a ton of times.
Oh, these. Okay.
Oh, there's
You
one.
should take off the screws like I did
Oh,
on the
damn.
helo.
Let me make it
Be
small.
loose.
Oh.
There we go. There we go.
What's up, Dan?
Hey. Well,
Let me get the lights on. This is real dark. Oh, Brian, or Mike, Dan. I should say, Dan. I'm talking to Dan. Did you see my Tyco train set? Except for the cover that goes over it, but the locomotive and everything is in mint condition. Never been run
Nice.
before. And the Spirit 74.
Oh, cool. Don't have that one yet.
What'd you think?
Well, I got something of my own.
Didn't you get that? Oh yeah, you got the 3D
You have a
print.
3D printer.
Oh, yeah.
What are you 3D
Already
printing?
pretty. Making drawbars for Mantor locomotives.
Oh, nice.
Oh, those.
I've already got those designed to sell, likely. Why are you making all this noise? Yeah, it does that. But
It does
I
that.
had to go through quite a few versions. I barely knew how to work it. I just got it, so. But I have a couple prototypes there.
I'm
But
gonna pull the YouTube up.
it was an interesting adventure to figure out how to get it to work right. But I got it eventually.
There we go.
But the hope is, with this, to reproduce HO parts that nobody makes.
So,
So,
what do we need for an intro part? There's a part that needed, but I forgot what it was.
because I can custom build parts for people if they just give me the measurements and a bunch of detailed pictures of whatever it is, and I can reproduce it now.
Oh, nice.
I
That's
don't
what
know.
I wanted to do for. Oh, I have that same loader.
This?
Yeah, I have that exact same thing.
Lifelike?
Got it in the box.
I'm debating. Yeah, so do I. I'm debating. Should I put this thing up with the, or should I add this thing because it's so retro?
Add the lifelike loader. It's pretty cool.
Or I can probably add this. You know what? I can probably add that right there. Actually. I like
But
the,
yeah, I'm gonna make a little advert soon for it, so I can start making parts, cause it's enjoyable now that I know how to do it.
Oh, there's that orange ore car.
more orange cars.
Or
I can't help it. Look how pretty that
It's
is.
nice, Mike. Need about a dozen more of them.
By the way,
Well, so far I got 7. But I agree.
Oh, you need 5 more.
Yeah, because I got a
That's not
cameo.
Show them the whole pack you got. You didn't do that?
No, I just been showing them individual because they're all out.
hang on. I
Holy
got
crap.
Yeah, I got the whole pack.
Sam.
Yeah. Oh.
oh,
And they're all individually numbered.
that's cool.
Yeah, it was nice.
But yeah,
And then-
Sam, if you had
He got, and that Tropicana car, Sam, you saw earlier, he got all 8 of that run from MTH. He got all 8 of the orange Tropicana reefers. And they're individually numbered.
Those are huge.
They're not all out yet. Only one of them's out.
Why not take them all out on stream?
What
You, know, you should post this to your YouTube, or you should post this at everyone in your channel.
And then everybody got a, here's his,
What do you say?
Christmas Eve
Or what do you say, Dan?
what
this is
part
his
did you want me
Christmas
to
Eve
make?
war car.
Yeah, shh. Okay, shh.
Oh,
You
that's
need to
cool.
shush. I'm gonna shush you for a second, Brian. Okay, what did you say, Dan?
What part did you want me to make?
I don't remember. It was some part. I forgot what it was.
Because whatever it is, if you remember, send me like some pictures and some
Okay.
measurements of it, and I'll get to work on designing it.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna use you guys now. I kept talking when I was trying to talk.
Yeah, I got this one on Christmas Eve.
Oh yeah, I think you showed a picture. What is that? It's just
Oh,
you're
that's my
holding-
light.
Oh. All of a sudden, I saw like a circle. Okay.
The holy light.
Yeah. I don't know what to do. It's like a mess
That's
over here,
nice.
and I kind of took everything out.
What road name is that?
This is Arizona and Eastern.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can just put this over here.
But yeah, here's the first thing I made. These
Drawbar?
bars. They're exactly like the originals because I had an original to base it off of, and they fit perfect. These will fit any man to a steamer because they're constantly, they're always broken.
Why did my mail? My
Oh, yeah.
tried to join
I
here.
stumbled across a few of those that had broken
Oh, they're cheap.
drawbars.
There we go. Hi, Sean.
Why'd you take it off?
Okay. There we go. Sorry.
Upload it.
So I'll actually grab. Here is a prototype, this red one, and then here's the original. You can see
That's
they're
really
almost identical. This prototype, I made the holes too small, so I had to resize them. But once I did that, it worked perfect. So now
It looks
it's
orange.
time where I can start mass producing these because they're super cheap and easy to make. And I'm likely going to open an eBay store soon where I'll sell them because that's something that everybody's always looking for because you can't buy, to my knowledge, and if the original ones, they're likely probably bad quality or the original cardboard style ones, which are no good.
I'm trying to find a good way to put this camera up while I can work on this. There's so many wires underneath here. What can we do with this? That good, guys? Can you see this over here? That's pretty good. Okay.
But yeah, the next important thing I'm gonna make is the Chattanooga boiler front because every single one is missing from it.
Missing it. It's so annoying.
They're always missing. So I'm gonna start on a CAD model, one of those, and get those printed. So people finally have something.
I'm gonna pull this camera around in front here because there looks like that train's getting ready to depart.
Yeah, new comments. I can't like scroll down.
But yeah, I'll probably make an advertisement video for people who want me to 3D custom make them parts. And I'll leave like my email so they can just send me like dimensions and exactly what I'm making. Or if they just want to buy drawbars.
It's fixing to get loud now, boys.
What did you say?
I said fixing to get loud now. Take a look at what's fixing to roll by in front of you.
Oh, hang on. Let me pin you. Oh, what did I do? I did that wrong. There.
Oh yeah, Sam, I had a quick question. How did you make this background on the stream, like behind everybody's camera? How did you do that?
That was just it was like a default one, but you have to pay to add more. So I'm not paying. So
Okay. I haven't. I think I'm gonna start playing streamer soon. But yeah.
I can't think of a day where I could do a live stream because every good day is like taken. I need to do it on a weekend.
I live stream whenever.
But they do it.
For your free.
I mean, I can always do my live stream before they do their late night live stream. Where did my podcast go?
Also, I got also good news. We're here at Dan Estate. We're gonna switch. This was the main room where I sleep and keep all my clothes and everything. But now we got another room. I'm gonna put all that in. So this will just be a dedicated train room.
Huh.
So that'll be nice to have.
Yeah, I just noticed. Is your layout like right above your head?
Yeah, it's raised up right now.
How do you do that?
Here, I guess I gotta. There's a little winch right there. You probably see it. There you go.
Oh,
And then it raises it up. So it's up there.
I never knew that. That's interesting.
There it is, 3D print.
I'm gonna be right back. I have to grab a side cutters. I didn't realize that.
Guy that has a big Lionel L on his wall.
I do. That actually is hand painted, by the way.
That's awesome.
Looks good.
I have one of those vintage Lionel signs, whatever you want to call it, like the tin plate ones. I don't know what it's called. I'll be right back. I have to grab that side cutter.
Now, this direction here, you're looking north. This would be, this is actually the start of what's known as the Thayer North subdivision, the Springfield division. So, and more than, I don't know if this is one of them, but this more than likely may be the Z train. So, we'll find out here in a minute. If it's a Z train, it'll have trailers.
All right, well, I just wanted to pop in real quick. I'm probably gonna head out.
Ciao. What's up, Sean?
Okay, I'm back. I couldn't find my side cutter, so I got a wire cutter that still has that same end on it. Where did my go? Someone else is joining? No. And this doesn't work.
Well, the head end must be at 2 miles, but I hear them blowing for the crossing down there. We're getting close to 2 miles.
There we go. I just removed Patrick because he wasn't doing anything. Sean, do you have your trains up and running, or are they just sitting there? There we go. I don't know what I did with that side. I can't find the side cutters.
So what are you doing over there, Sam?
I'm working on my layout, but I can't find a side cutter, so I have to go find that.
Oh,
Like, because I need it. It's so annoying. They don't come on the track. You have to cut them yourself. Wait, when did he get a big boy?
he just got it
Yeah.
today.
Oh,
Just got it today.
I just see a big boy. Like,
It was all nonchalant, and then all of a sudden, Sam's jaw was on the floor. When did you get a big boy?
they're so overrated, but I like to look at them, even though they're so overrated.
Wow.
I like Challengers more.
Now, they're a gorgeous engine, though, of course. They're a big articulated steam engine. Oh, wow, that's pretty. What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
What is that?
Hang on, move.
Jolly D Klinger.
Okay. Yeah, that
No,
looks
it
like
wasn't
a...
Z train. It was actually a Q train. No trailers.
Blow the whistle, Sean. Nice cars with it.
You like that silver so shiny?
Yeah, you better use your cross tankers gloves. Oh, look at that Pennsylvania caboose.
Yeah, I ended up pushing 611 to the other layout.
Good. Hiawatha is king.
Hiawatha.
I don't have one of those yet.
You need to get one.
There's 364 more days.
Start saving your money now.
I'll just finish paying for this Christmas by then. You're always
I'd
a
have to
Christmas
save for 5 years buying one of those.
Yeah, you should see this pile of boxes we got. That's for the train layout.
Yeah. Wait, you don't have a long cord on that, do you?
No.
No.
You keep your house warm enough to wear shorts, Sean.
Huh?
You keep your house warm enough to wear shorts.
Yes.
My gutter.
Mike
I don't
doesn't
like-
believe me that I knew about the work cars.
Found side cutters.
I heat with wood heat, and last night I had it up to 92 degrees in the living room.
Oh goodness.
It was getting a little warm in there.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
That's like kind of heat you gotta get naked.
Yeah, that.
It's like that's too much.
I have the boiler set at, I think, 67.
Let's just say if you want to lose weight, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, it'll help with some water weight, I guess.
There you go.
Here.
More Tropicana reefers.
And the Tropicana cars. I like that green lettering on them.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah,
concept.
it's so vibrant.
Can you,
Yeah, the orange and green. I really like that.
Can you put this camera on, Mike?
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that.
You want a different camera?
Unfortunately, we don't have trains like that runs on the third sub. Be cool if we did, but we don't get anything like that.
What's Sean doing over there?
No, I don't have that camera available yet.
Won't come up.
There you go.
Mike,
What's up, buddy?
see, you finally got your orange ore cars.
Yeah. I heard you were the one that sent these to Brian.
Yeah.
That's,
Oops, sorry, call me.
the cars look good with that BNSF Jevo you guys got.
Yeah, they're gonna look really good. Unplug it from your phone and plug it back in and restart the app. Because it didn't even acknowledge on the computer.
It's a shame. It's a shame. You guys weren't live like about a week and a half ago when I was at the club layout. You'd have probably missed something pretty good. Me wrecking my scale trains, rivet counter dash nines, and the club president crashing his GG1 into a barn on the old scale layout.
Ooh.
So we just had wrecks everywhere.
That's crazy. How'd you do that?
Which one? The dash nines or the GG1?
Oh, it was two separate wrecks.
It was two separate crashes. One occurred on the O scale layout. One occurred on the HO layout. I laid. Well, I was just flat being stupid. And I was just running them way too quick, and just ran the son of guns into the corner, just laid them over on their side.
Ooh.
The dash nines, and there was actually a second crash, one that actually did damage the plow on that locomotive. It derailed in the same section of the track, and as it did, the engine actually turned sideways and went off, kind of nose down off the track a little bit. And when it did, it tilted over to its left and dug the snowplow into the scenery, and it cracked the snowplow in the lower left corner.
Oh, goodness.
So while I was trying to get my bearings, I heard a loud crash over on the O scale layout, and I couldn't figure out what happened. And I asked the club president, I said, "Hey, what happened over there?" And he said, "My GG1 just took out the barn on the layout." And I didn't see that one, but I heard it. It sounded like a bomb going off on that layout. And it did. It split that bar in half, and he put it back together. Didn't even scratch the GG1.
What kind of GG1 was it?
Lionel.
Big and heavy.
Oh yeah, that's he had two of them. He had the red one which ran to the barn, and then he had a green one. The green, I believe, was a 5-stripe. I think that's what it was.
Oh,
5-stripe.
okay. I had that one.
And,
4876. 4876. We had the 5-stripe Brunswick.
yeah.
Hey, Sam.
But, yeah, I saw. He let me hold the green one.
Wait, what did you say,
And-
Brian? Brian, hello. You said my name. What did you want?
Yeah, this is 2020's Christmas haul.
Jesus.
Holy cow!
Wait, hang on. Let me. How to make it big? Oh. There we go. Fragile.
Woohoo. So that's the.
You know, I call that a haul.
We
Is there any
got
engines in there?
4 of those guys. 4 of
Real-
those guys.
The real question is how much orange is that?
Is there more
Mike
walking
got
in there?
15 orange cars. He got
Hey, the more
7
orange, the better.
orange 4 cars and 8. Where's the Tropicana Reaper go, Mike?
Well, I got it right here.
Yeah, bring it over. Put it back on the track. And he got all 8 of these made by STA.
This is what you guys want to do. Every orange car that Mike has, hauled by the SC78 and the ES44.
It look better
Well,
with all my
yeah,
Hiawatha.
Have a complete orange train.
I think actually what would be actually very, to be Jackman here for a second, very prototypical would be these cars here actually being pulled by my Christmas present, the GP30 Conrails.
Oh,
Would have
yeah.
actually pulled the
Ooh, gee.
Tropicana train back in the day when there was Conrail. So they actually would have been a railroad that dealt with them on those.
I've seen pictures of Conrail locomotives pulling those cars. I've also seen CSX pulling them too. So
So I don't think there's any more until we get to passenger cars. I don't think there's much orange left.
What passenger cars?
What, like, we'd have to switch to a passenger train now. I think we got most of the orange
Oh,
cars.
Hiawatha.
Well, there's a
Hiawatha.
hashtag in the Discord for a passenger train.
Hashtag Hiawatha for Mike.
It says
That-
Mike needs
that-
an orange passenger.
Well, there has to be a debate between Hiawatha and a Daylight because
Hiawatha
You
on
got
the end, but it's OG.
there has to be a campaign and there'll have to be something when Mike makes a decision because it's interesting because Mike's not huge into railroads like he's got like he's into one particular. So it's more like what it looks like. So it'll
He
be
looks for the color and then that's it.
that's more
Well,
in scale than that.
style.
Wow.
The Daylight doesn't
That's
look
more-
like the Hiawatha. It looks different. And there's going to have to be, you got to do that, like sell the train because I'm sure just like there are people, there's going to be some people that like the Hiawatha and some that like the Daylight. And there'll be like a political campaign. Which one will Mike pick?
Well, what about the New Haven?
I'll throw some New Haven in there. They got orange passenger.
I like the New Haven.
But what's
I think
that?
I've been talking to Heath too much. I actually called your O scale stuff N scale stuff.
No.
What do they have? orange in Haven?
Hey, did you guys see that pornography I posted on Instagram? That like prime rib I made that was like almost pornographic. It looks so good.
I don't have Instagram.
I thought that was funny. I didn't hear anybody chuckle.
They don't have Instagram.
Oh, you're not on the
They
Instagram.
don't. Instagram,
I do.
Well, never mind. I'm not going there. But all right, guys,
What?
I'm gonna have to jump off. Y'all have a Merry Christmas and
You too.
Happy New Year. And
Merry
we'll see
You
Christmas.
too, Randall. See you
Later,
later,
Ryan.
buddy.
And I just derailed. Dang it. I thought you just dropped one. Did you just drop one?
Yeah, it slipped.
Oh. You broke it.
Where you
Anfield
been?
Road was saying I only have one, but I've got a whole bunch now.
Where you gonna want them in the train?
On the ore train.
No shit, the ore train. Where on the ore train?
Oh, on the.
I wanted to.
Wait a minute. Let me just put them on my Broadway Limited. What the hell? I'll just put the orange ore cars on my Broadway Limited. We're gonna live wild on the edge here.
Well, I want them before the green ones.
Before the green ones.
Yeah.
But after these ones here,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I'm looking.
I like that one orange one kind of up front
I
by
do
itself.
too.
It's kind of cool.
I was
Is it-
laughing on the stream because everybody was commenting on how Brian got 7 green ones and Mike only got 1 orange one, and I'm just sitting there like the whole time I'm like,
It did. Sean sent me that link for those Amtrak cards and bravo, Sean, and they were a steal. They were a steal. I offered less money than they had up there, and they took it.
How much do they have for them?
80. They took 70.
For all 5?
No, all 6. It was 6, and it's all 6 of the Amtrak ones. There was no box. This is a box I had. And I put them in there to wrap it, but they came without a box. But that's still only like what, $12.50 a car. Even add in shipping, it's still only $15 a car, which is cheap for Oakdale. But he wanted orange ore cars, and considering there was some, one of the MTH packs sells for over $200 for 6. I like these Lionel ones; they're more affordable. You want to bring those over, Mike, and we start tracking them up?
Okay.
How long are you staying live for, Sam?
Don't know.
Okay.
So I finished this inner loop that I'm working on right now.
What did
I'm working on what he's working on.
I'm working on the inner loop.
oh wait, that's not even supposed to be.
I want to be up and running trains tonight. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, the bit.
What did you get for Christmas there, Sam?
I already went over at the beginning, but I got. Hang on. Wait, I'll add another piece of tractor to the table. Oops.
Did you get any train-related things?
I wonder.
Or did you get Argyle socks, new underwear, and T-shirts?
Both. So we got this Great Northern Mogul. There's an O gauge thing, but I don't have it over here. I'll grab it in a second. IHC Mogul or Mahano.
Make yourself big. Yeah, make yourself big.
Oh yeah, duh.
I'll be back. Somebody's trying to call me.
See ya, Sean.
IHC Mogul, black. It has that nice logo on there. Then we got an ultra extremely rare. Where's the tender? We lost the tender.
It's so rare you can't find it.
Yeah.
Oh, where did it go?
Oh, well, we got the locomotive here. I don't know where the tender went. River Rossi, Mikado. Somebody did a crappy weather job on it, so I'm going to take that off eventually. And last locomotive. Oh, no, I got some more, actually. Take it back. Bullet Nose, Mountain. Also Mahano. Hey, Joe.
Oh, that's really pretty. Is that Canadian National?
Yes, Canadian National.
And that's cool. And that's a Vanderbilt tender.
Yes.
That's cool. I love Vanderbilt tenders. They are
Well, the
gorgeous.
spear tender.
Different colors.
Oh, the IHU Mahano one had a box. Came with it too. Oh, with the this one I got the whole train set too. Where is the tender? I just lost the tender. Where did it go? There. Oh,
It's a different
box. Okay, it's behind the box. Found it. Chesapeake, Ohio. Then we got this mint inbox Tycho Spirit 76. Oh, here's Tim's train.
That's cool.
There we
I
go.
like that.
And then that's never been run before. Then we got a whole Tycho train set. I kind of showed it before, but I don't feel like taking it out. I'll grab the O gauge thing later. I'm gonna work on this now.
Okay.
We're gonna have to take my phone later and go fix some wires on this thing, but that's about it.
How many more cars is this now? Count out loud. No, for the beginning. How many war cars are there?
There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30.
That's a lot more.
4 times 6 is 24, plus 5, 29. So you added 1.
Well, it looks like I'm missing one.
lost one. Good
Not
job.
allowed to have odd numbers.
Well, that's because of this orange one. You wanna
So I
take
see
it?
you're using the Woodland Scenics road bed.
Yes, it's superior to cork. It's so much easier to work with though.
Yeah. See if I was doing a 2-rail layout for O, I'd wind up using that stuff instead of the cork.
So much easier.
Because of doing 3-rail, it's like, might as well just use cork.
Here, do it this way and hold the
I don't
car.
know. This is HO, so I don't know what I'm doing here. That's big enough? That is big enough. So we can do this a little bit bigger. Where's my razor blade? There's my razor blade. Where's Sean? Where did he go? Oh yeah, didn't he leave?
Yeah, I think he and what's the other guy? Yeah.
He had to be right back. What?
Gorilla Glue.
The good
The
stuff.
toughest jobs on planet Earth.
What'd you say?
Hey, that's so cool though. They use O-scale trains though in their commercial. That's like badass though.
Yeah, they did. I saw that commercial. It's a good commercial.
That's like the last train commercial in the last 20 years with O-scale trains in it.
Yeah, even Lionel does.
WeatherTech did a commercial, I think, last year, and it had O-gauge stuff in it.
Oh, did?
Yeah.
Find the commercial. Present your screen.
I keep getting told this is a balanced car, but I don't agree with people. It's obviously a crystal car. People just don't understand my love of crystals.
I don't.
I do. I mean,
All I know is this train's gonna have.
Oh, no.
that train's going to need like several more engines to pull it.
It's gonna have like 40 pounds of crystals in it, because I mean, every six cars is 5 pounds. So there's there's gonna be over 30 pounds already on it, just in load, not counting the cars themselves, and just crystals.
Fun.
Let's see your N-scale trains pull that now. Oh, yeah, it's all the further it goes. Don't film too much. You can go back and top them off. I like this amethyst though.
Yeah, this is our birthstone. Is anybody saying anything in chat? Because we're not paying attention to that.
Oh, neither was I. Whoops.
This is your stream, bro. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm
Busy with the layout.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to do.
It's his dream, and he'll ignore it if he wants to.
That was the whole point of the stream. I'm trying to work my way out.
The whole point of him going live was so he could ignore people.
Oh, I got more crystals than I have cards.
All right, I found the commercial.
Oh yeah, present the screen then. Now make myself small.
But the green ones there have to.
You said right?
Yeah,
We did,
yeah.
the other.
Oh, here. Hang on, let me add you to.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay.
This on forward then.
I'll start from the beginning.
Hey, we're running out of room on the layout.
Guess we'll have to build a bigger layout.
What is that? What? It's Lionel 080, I think, right?
Yeah, that was their 080 from like the that's from the Lionel Lines set that they did with the 080. And that's the Noma station there. The guy who came in to film this, or to film the photographer and all that stuff for the commercial, he came into my work last year and he bought all this stuff. It was just funny. I actually had to help him a little bit figure it out. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So actually, it was pretty good.
Broadway put together, and I want to get the get all those passenger cars out, and I want to break apart this train.
Yeah.
I want to make the military train up.
See, look how shiny it is
Like
on the camera.
Yeah, the purple really does even stand out. It's great on that orange. The contrast on it's cool.
That's supposed to be one more train car, but I don't know. Or what? Not one more train car. One more straight to this track. Not sure. Yeah, who cares? I'm doing it like this. I have to make
Hey, Mike, are you making sure you get a? Are you making sure you get a full circle on your Apple Watch?
Yep.
Yep.
a full what?
A full circle. You know,
What do you mean?
like activity day or whatever stuff. You know.
Activity, yeah, I work on that every day.
Mm-hmm.
I sometimes forget to do my Apple Watch every morning, so whoops.
I do mine.
Yeah, we have our Cross Tankers logo. You can't see it.
That's cool.
Sam
Yeah,
has
Sam has it too.
Yeah, I do.
That's cool.
Do you have a smartwatch?
No.
Make it that your background. You can join the club.
I know I need to. I gotta get away from the Android world and go to the Apple world.
Yes, good job.
That's kind of what I want.
Android not good. Apple is.
I mean, Android's fine for some things, but everybody I know is like using Apple.
Mhm.
I mean, my biggest thing is just between both of them, it's like I don't want to be spending, gobbles of money on a phone. I can't see myself walking around with a $1,200 cell phone. Well, what's the need?
The Flex.
They're
Yeah.
cool.
I know, but
And the camera's neat, and then there's all these other things it starts doing, and you buy stuff with it, and you have the secure pay, and there's a lot of stuff.
Well, and because we do all of our cameras are run by our iPhones.
Yeah,
Right.
and there's
which
Great
that
camera.
actually, when you guys mentioned that, I'm like, well, that's actually pretty cool.
Like right now, we're on an iPhone running through the computer,
yeah, that's
Yeah.
my iPhone 11.
and then I have a 12 right here.
Yeah.
Didn't you just get a new phone and then you got another new phone, Mike?
Well, I got the iPhone 11 Pro Max, and then I upgraded to the 12 Pro Max when it came out. But I still have the 11 Pro
I
Max.
was shown that gimbal and put that on there, how it moves in it. It's
Oh, yeah.
what that thing
Are
does.
you turning the trains
I
on?
am, Mike. I had to spin it up, and I have to
Flip the switch and then they turn on. Yeah.
It's like a real railroad. You don't jump in an engine and take
Mike.
off.
Like, Brian had to go get the hamsters moving.
Yeah. Right?
Yep.
So you have to turn this on.
Then it automatically stabilizes the phone.
Wow.
Turn it on here. And then there's an app. Oh, I'm going to spill my wine.
The smell of this clock stuff is like so sour.
So then there's an app that has the camera on it, and you control it. And
Mhm.
now it controls it, and it'll turn.
That's cool.
And it actually has on the app. It does a face feature where it
Yeah.
actually will focus on one person and follow them around the room. And y'all know how
Well,
much.
here, do it from there. Track it on me, and they can watch it turn.
All right.
So where I'll be behind this other camera, and he'll have it track me. Is it ready?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, I'm gonna walk across the room.
That's cool.
And now it's following him as he's walking, and he can't sit still to save his life. So this actually is going to save me a lot of effort.
Uh-huh.
So
when you-
and it has
when
to
you-
so that's
when you
like
guys
stuff,
film,
especially what?
so when you guys film sometimes and stuff, do you use the gimbal to follow Brian around sometimes when when you guys are filming videos and stuff?
Well, honestly, I just got this,
Yeah.
so we haven't yet. The
Okay.
Christmas video we put out today,
Uh-huh.
we used that to record the whole thing. So
All
like when
right.
I was walking down the stairs following him, it actually like auto leveled out so that it didn't bounce around when I was running down the stairs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's
actually pretty cool. I will admit that. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean I'm totally thrilled with it so far.
Yeah.
Well, for what we've gotten into now and we're doing with this channel, we have to
Upgrade.
what you do, and it was like the last time we were out and about doing something, and I could see Mike's hand hurting after a while trying to hold that phone.
I
Right.
was holding it for an hour.
Right. So with this, even when it's on it, it's that trigger grip, so it's more comfortable. But then he can just set it straight down.
Yeah, 'cause
Right.
like the last thing we did at Dale's, I was holding the camera the whole time,
Mm-hmm.
And that gets tough.
and it
Yeah.
while it's not that heavy, it gets heavy and tiresome holding your hand up over your like that for that long.
And then not to shake.
Yeah.
And then so like this helps with that because as COVID gets better, we'll be doing more and more things, and and just the filming. And this will help me because I'm horrible with the camera. I got all kinds of when I had the camera.
That's the thing. That's the same thing with me. It's like when I try taking photos or stuff or videos, I try to hold my phone as still as possible, but I still get some shakes, and it's like, and I'm like, thank God that my phone, I can go and stabilize the video, which helps a lot. But at the same time, it's like, okay,
Can you give me the silver one?
Yeah, I'm gonna back him up. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how it is. Look at this screen. Did y'all see this? How shiny this is?
I know it. And I like my comment from last night ago. It's relish.
Yeah.
I thought it was food or something.
Hey, that's how we can transport Superman. You
Yeah.
put him in the ore car up to his neck in kryptonite.
Yep.
Perfect.
I tell you what, though, I really like these Menards cars I got. I can't wait to get the rest of them out.
I don't know if you can somehow manage to go way away from my,
Yeah.
For the cost.
I managed to go way away from my dotted lines over there. I don't know how, but I did.
I don't know.
I gotta go put in my hearing aids.
Sean, if I get. Oh, there's Sean. He's right there.
That's about a lot.
Hello, Sean. Okay, you can run.
Something causing like an echo or heartbeat or something.
You know, I might do another live stream tomorrow and just work on this layout again. Or just join your guys' live stream.
Yeah, we're gonna invite people up to hang out with us for
You
the
should
late
have
night.
me to be a co-host or something. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Poke, poke.
We're gonna have people up, and because it's gonna be
Wait, which one? Oh, there we go. Oh, no.
that's not tomorrow. That's New
Poke,
Year's.
poke.
Tomorrow's
Yeah.
not New Year's.
Yeah, that's for New Year's Eve. We were gonna just
Scratch that. I don't know what tomorrow is. I don't know.
Tomorrow's
What
just Saturday.
I don't know what we're doing tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just a regular Saturday. We have let me think for a second. Give me a second. My mind went blank, but
I
there's
think this
something.
is done wrong. So. I did this wrong, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Try to put it in these ones, and then you can top them off, and then if there's extra, we can pour those green back up. I love
Okay.
the color on this stuff.
Yeah, this green.
Yeah, that looks really cool against the silver. I love the contrast.
I did
Very
this.
good.
Dang it, no.
This stuff is small enough that would work through a chute, and fall well through it, because all we need is a mechanical door, because that's how I want to do the coal, because I want to be able to fill my coal train. None of these work though. None of the ore cars are working ore cars. notice that.
Sean, what you doing over there? Can't hear you.
Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp.
Are you trying to Charlie Brown?
You actually have to talk for us to hear you. It's just not your lips.
I'll be right back. I got
That
silicone.
gives
in my-
us
Gotta go clean his glue. Glue hands.
I'll be right back.
What kind of plane is that, Sean?
A raptor?
I think his microphone is off or something.
Yeah.
Did he mute himself? He was talking a second ago, or
Yeah.
at least I heard his mic a second ago.
Yeah.
Because I don't hear him. I just hear. I can see his mouth is moving. I just can't hear him.
Yeah, I can't hear him either. I probably have enough to do one more car over there or top all these off.
Why don't you just top these guys up? Because now what's left? They have the multicolor ATSF 4 cars. And
Oh, I know there's more.
no, not really.
Uh-huh.
No, you can't duplicate anything.
Why?
Because you can't duplicate. You're only one car per number.
That's not what I know.
No.
Y'all hear this? He's already
we-
telling me I can't have more war cars.
Nah, we just can't duplicate. We can't duplicate cars or engines. You know, that's like not kosher.
I never agreed to
That's wasteful. There's enough different cars where
I never
No.
agreed to this.
duplicates are like a waste.
You want Superman in there?
It's
Yeah.
kind of like
Where the
when
rest
you
of them-
see people with like these unit trains, and it's like, okay, all it is like 100 or like a 50 car train of PFE reefers. It's like, how many reefers can you have? And then you not only have just those 50 reefers, but then you have another like 20 reefers that you just use for your random freight trains to go into. And it's like, and then you're like, okay, why do you have 70 reefers on your layout? Because I want 70
Not that.
reefers. I see you got your little helper.
Oh, there we go.
You'd be like,
Is it better now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can hear you now.
All right.
That's actually cool.
Can you sign it on the side?
That hurts my ear. I'm gonna take that off.
So this is the kit that I'm working on.
That's very
Ah.
nice. How delayed
what?
is the live stream? Like
I didn't see the bottom. You couldn't see the bottom of the box, Sean. Other way.
Ooh.
Sean. Oh, FA18.
Isn't 1/48? Isn't that O gauge, right?
Yes.
Or O scale, whatever you call it. I don't know. I need paper towel. Where is my paper towel?
Oh, they did a Christmas gift video too.
Who?
Sick.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Check it out.
We gotta do a new ore car video.
Oh yeah, or car video. That'd be interesting. Okay, there was room for another stuff. What's on now? I heard something start up. Mike, did you pay extra money to just have your special background? Oh, thank you.
Oh wow.
That's a lot of work. You can hear it rumble. Feel it. You can't hear it.
Oh, yeah.
You can feel it moving. That's so awesome.
I like how the amethyst up there looks good.
Uh-huh. They're all very unique.
Can I put the Tropicana first?
It's going to be just going to be ore train. And then I'm just going to make the constellation train. I mean the military train.
Is that the ore train? You better be.
Yes.
Y'all see the four square of y'all in the background?
Oh, hang on. Let me make it big. Hey,
Well, now it's not a four square though.
all I heard was Foursquare and the Mike's cackle.
I had no have a cackle. Oh, it's because my microphone's way far away from me. Let me move the mic closer. We've been talking to the mic way over there.
Yeah, I'm like, where? I can't.
You're the tech master.
I said, if you look in the back of our background on our screen, you can see y'all.
Then you
Originally, I was saying you have a four square, but then you made me big, and the four square went away.
Then you cackled.
And then I laughed.
Then you cackled.
It was not a cackle.
That was a cackle.
I'm not a witch from 1880.
But you just cackled.
I'll accept giggle.
But you cackled.
Oh my god.
I believe that's a nerve you found there, Sam.
He's murdering me, Brian. He's murdering me.
He's pounding on that nerve like a little gremlin in a Bugs Bunny cartoon
Hey, so-
in a World War II bomb.
What are you doing with my Tropicana cars?
The Tropicana cars are going to go behind the Conrail GP30s.
Oh, yes. And I was the one who said that. I go, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
but I don't care about prototypical, and I don't understand. But I don't understand why I can't go behind my war cars.
The train's heavy. We got to start maneuvering it for weight and control.
Well, what if we move some of this other stuff off?
We are. And that's
Oh,
where
well
that
then-
train's going to end with war cars. Then there's going to be a Tropicana train, and we're going to make a military train here.
Got-
Don't
slide.
use
Not everything stays on
silicone
one
when you have dry
picture.
skin because it makes it like 10 times worse. Now it hurts.
What do you say?
I don't know. You
I said
made that
don't-
engine so loud I can't hear.
Okay, I'm turning
I
it
said
down.
don't use silicone when you have dry skin because it makes it like 10 times worse and now it hurts.
Oh, well, don't have dry skin. Use lotion.
But what if I don't want to?
Well, then you're SOL, my friend.
It puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again. There's some Silence of the Lambs for you.
I think you went an age range out.
Oh.
Well, where are those GP30s?
Right down there.
They're pulling coal.
Right now, and I was going to disconnect them and come up, and they were going to pull the Tropicanas. And I mean, they were your Christmas present to me, so why can't they pull those cars?
Well,
Uh,
if he gets to do that, you should let Mike do scale with not scale together.
What?
I said if Mike gets to do that, you should let him run scale with not scale.
What? What? You keep breaking up. That's okay, Sam.
What? What?
That's a tackle. That's a tackle right there.
I'm laughing more like you said let, like I need permission.
Ooh, yeah. That was saying I'm in charge, huh?
Yeah, and you're not.
It's interesting what's perceived the right way.
We are the train master, so we just go through you, but sometimes we have to go around you.
Although I think you did get more trains than I did for Christmas.
Ha!
Mm.
Got 15 orange cars. 15 so far.
Yeah, but you got 2 freaking engines that like cost more than everything I got.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What
You
are we
hear him?
driving?
His engines cost like more than everything I got.
Yeah.
See?
No.
Sam agrees.
Sam don't know.
But it doesn't matter if he knows or not. He agrees.
He's allowed to be wrong too.
No.
Oh, we got this gen set to mess with too. We haven't even taken out.
Oh yeah. Well, we got to do that
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
I figured we should do an
on
unboxing for that since that's not even ours. It's on loan.
Boxing the stream right now.
Well, it's that one's on loan.
Yeah, it's not really.
That's right, because you're going to test it out for your buddy, right?
Yeah, who does it? Yeah, he doesn't have a layout or nothing.
Yeah, Tony was at Dale's with us, and he
Yeah.
bought it that day, but he wanted us to run it on the layout for a while since his layout's not set up and running.
Right. Yeah, I saw that on Instagram, those 2 cars.
The bad bitches.
Yep.
They like that.
Oh, yeah.
It was a weird echo.
Poor unfortunate souls.
Can somebody
We're
like
painting the roses red. We're painting the roses red.
Brian
Not
something?
blue, not green, not aquamarine. We're painting.
Thank you.
Ooh, I got a pet.
Are you done singing now, Brian?
Huh,
I muted you.
Probably not.
Singing what?
He's saying he's threatening to mute you.
I did mute him while you're singing because I don't want.
No, okay.
Oh, that's rough. He muted you
Okay.
because you were singing.
Okay.
Don't sing anymore.
Uh-oh.
Wah, wah, wah. We're painting the roses red.
Oh shoot! I messed this whole loop up. Is it because? Oh no! It's not straight, is it? That would be a no. Okay, it's done singing.
What's the best way for me to do this?
Do I think I'm gonna have to keep taking this up and down again? Let's it up.
I was gonna go and play my game for a little bit.
Yeah,
We need a mic
Go ahead.
game camera. That'd be interesting.
I'm going to have to really. I got a lot of maneuvering I have to do. I got so many things in the way of things now.
I feel like I drank too much today. I might need some water.
Okay. Goody. If you're going down to make a water, make me one. I'll take one.
You had to make a water in Virginia?
Cold water for the bar.
Yeah, we go to the bar and get ice and put it in
Yeah.
the water
That's all.
Yeah. Good old
and put it
drinks.
in a glass.
Yeah.
We got to
Yeah.
do it appropriately because we drink everything a certain way.
Mhm. No cups, just glasses, right?
Yeah,
No,
just glass.
We have cups too, but we use glasses for our for the
For the
bar.
good
Yeah.
stuff.
The good stuff in there.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
want
we-
down to make water?
Yeah.
I have so much silicone on my hands, it's not even funny.
I bring that guy
You
out.
should wear gloves.
Get this done.
He's like, I'm gonna ignore your good advice.
What's that noise?
He's doing some drum work on the track.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. I was just- oh,
Yeah, the Penzi shirts. Ooh, still plays with trains. Yeah, you better be still playing with trains.
I think the back of this shirt should say, "You want to fight about it?"
Yeah.
The little Irish guy from Family Guy. You want to fight about it?
You want to fight? You want to fight? Yeah.
This is like my favorite though.
hmm
That's Sean.
Huh.
There's a pretty Penzi shirt.
Yeah. I like all the boxes over here on top of the right of way.
Oh, over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like okay, sitting over there.
Yeah.
These are already empty. Those are already on the layout. I'm running out of room now. I'm like out of room on the layout where I'm having too many cars, even on the tracks, and the yard's full.
I mean, that's kind of going to be my issue with me when I start. So, I plan on doing a layout next. Well, yeah, basically in 2021, starting the layout in early 2021. And it's not where the space that I have, it's only going to be like 8 by 17 feet. And I'm going to try to get as much as I can in that amount of space.
Sure.
But I know for sure I'm not going to have the ability to have a lot of cars on the layout. A lot of stuff I'm going to have to rotate out. I can guarantee you that much. That's like not an issue with me. That's fine.
Oh yeah, I just never got to this point before, I guess, where I'm running out of I have too much stuff.
Right.
I mean, kind of exciting though. I'm like, ooh.
What can I buy now?
I know the feeling.
I had to get to 50 engines to run out of space.
Yeah. I think you're almost there with 50 engines, right?
Yeah. I'm like my shelving in the room that I have is full. There's the locomotive on every main line. The engine yard's full.
Yeah. And that's kind of like with me. It's like my dad and I, we joke about this all the time, but in reality, it's actually kind of true. For me to do what I want, especially with O-Scale, I need to buy like a decent sized property where I can have like the ability to put like a decent sized building on it, just so I can build a big layout for all my stuff.
Sure. Understandable.
I mean, that's like okay,
John, that big boy looks sick going up there.
Yeah,
Thanks.
The big boy. Everybody's getting in the big boy club now. I want one.
I'll eventually get to the big boy club. I'm not like rushing into it.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Oh, Dakman and Mr. Big Tobit are going live at 8:30.
Oh, they are? Okay. Oh, it's after 8:30.
Oh.
Huh?
It's 7:40.
Yeah.
What time?
It's 7:40.
7:40 Central, 8:40
Yeah.
Eastern.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
the good boys. They're the futuristic people being an hour ahead.
Yeah. Everything happens an hour before for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at that fish tank.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's really cool. Put him on the TV.
Okay, 'cause he's on the
Okay. Sam, we got to look at something on someone else's thing. He's got a big fish tank.
The who know what?
Mr. Big Tobit
Yeah.
and Dakman.
But he's got some dude with a big fish tank.
Oh, cool.
I don't see a fish tank. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, the big old fish tank. That's cool.
Oh, and I got a Hess truck.
Hey, And I just know. I don't know if you noticed Sean's Dakman shirt, but it's that Plum Crazy shirt again.
Yeah, but he's not wearing his Dakman production shirt.
I know. Yeah.
See how I'm shaking? That's why I need this gimbal.
Yeah.
Okay, we ran out of things, so we got to grab more.
He's got a cichlid tank.
Oh, it's cichlids?
Yeah.
Cool.
I can tell. And it's at least 100 gallons.
Brian, I meant to ask, don't you play the piano, or is that something that Mike made up?
What do you say?
I said, Brian, don't you play the piano, or is that something that Mike made up?
I dabble on the piano slightly, but it's not one of my instruments, no.
Okay, then Mike made it up.
I said that he wasn't good at it. I just said he could play better than me.
You just said he plays a little bit. That's what you said.
Well, yeah, that's what dabble means. He plays a little bit.
Yeah.
He taught me one song, so I mean that's more than I knew.
Yeah.
We could. I taught him Heart and Soul.
That's
Heart and Soul. I fell in love with you, heart and soul. I fell in love.
It's so fun to do, like improv. You know improvisation? I'm sure you do.
Well, we know what the word means. Yes.
By Sean, there's a famous comedy thing called the improv.
Yeah.
Well, improvisation on instruments. You know what that is, right?
Yes.
Making it up on the spot. It's fun to do with that song. That's how much I only cut, right?
You should start putting more of your music in your videos.
Well, I didn't. That was just one I randomly had.
Heart and Soul. Okay. I want to do the Broadway Limited now.
Well, I gotta.
Are you going down to go play? Are you going to play video?
Yeah, I'm gonna go play my video game. I'll see y'all later, okay, guys?
All right, Mike.
Bye.
See ya. Have fun.
Is you just going in the corner over there then?
We're just gonna.
Did you say hi to Deckman under what account? Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Okay. I didn't want to miss his thing, but these are really cool. Did you see these, Tim? I got Menards military.
Yeah, yeah.
These I'm actually impressed with.
Wait, where'd Sean go? Where did he go?
I think Sean said that he had to leave. He had to do something. So
where's Brian? Or the other Brian, not this Brian.
Oh, Burnsy.
Yeah.
I don't. Let me see what he's up to. Hey, come on, Brian. Burnsy, get out and work on the layout.
Yeah. We'll have him join this while he's on the layout.
It was funny because we have a Menards over by me where I live, not far, maybe about like 15 minutes away at the most. And my dad and I were in there, and when my whole family ended up getting sick with the virus, so that was fun. So we were in there, short after our bout of it, my dad's and I, about the virus. So we were in Menards. We were looking at the train stuff, and I'm like, at first, my opinion of the stuff, I was like, of course, this is me early on. It's like when I was more into, I still am big into doing scale. That's my main interest. We were looking at some of the cars from Menards, and I'm like, they're not bad cars. They'll go nicely with any semi-scale freight train or whatever. Just fine.
Well, now though, these ones are scale.
Right, because those are
Hilo
based,
ones.
right because those are based off of Lionel's PS4 flat cars.
The Hilo car is almost 15 inches long,
Right.
and then this one's almost 12 inches long with the rocket set in the van. And I got 4 with the Hilo. They had these sets for
Yeah, the
sale,
dealer-
four a piece, and it for $200. That's actually not a bad price for what you're getting because it's a wood deck on. What?
You said you spent $200 on those?
Well, you get $200. Got me 4 of the Hilo cars.
You can get each of them for like $20 in the store.
Well, yeah, but if he
No, they're
buys
not
them,
20.
yeah,
Oh,
they're not.
experience. Okay, let's add them.
Yeah,
Hey,
they're more than a fucking car. Yeah.
I can't hear a single thing you're saying because it's like
Yeah.
cutting in and out. What?
Close the stream on your close YouTube tab.
Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, I didn't even know that was open. Oops. Holy crap, Brian! How many boxes you got there? Wow.
It's got a lot.
Yeah, that was Christmas.
I see like three or four MTH boxes, and geez.
Yeah.
And there was, Mike got 4 cars, and he got
Orange or cars?
Yeah,
More
7
or-
orange ore cars.
Mike got all the NPH Reapers. He got all of them.
I actually was working on my orange Milwaukee cars earlier. I put LEDs in one of them.
Someone say Milwaukee.
Was that the one that came and ride DOA to you? Okay.
I figured out why it wasn't working.
Oh,
The ground pickup.
that's
Different Sean.
that's the thing with Lionel. I mean,
It's always something.
I remember because my buddy from TCA from the Midwest Division, he's got the 2011 version of 261.
Yeah.
And he had an issue at Train Festa one year where he lost all the sounds. Well, and he was talking to Mike Reagan, and Mike Reagan's like, I forget what Mike Reagan told him. But again, it was the ground issue, and you have to chip the paint off on the tender trucks or something.
Yeah. I had to take an X-Acto knife and scrape the paint off where that ground pickup was, and then voila, it works now.
Yeah. And it's like, okay.
Burnsy, why aren't you in the stream but you're commenting?
Because he's Cadiing.
I told him, I says, get on, because I really want to watch, and I like, No, to be honest, I not to be rude, but I kind of want to laugh when he's getting frustrated at Katie's because it's like, yeah, I've been there, done that. You need any help? Get your butt on, and I'll help you. Burnsy, if you're watching, get on now. I will help you. Just get on.
Wait, is he adding Katie's, you said?
Yes.
No, ew. Bad.
He's following the dark side of me.
You should use the big ones, the good ones.
What engine is Brian running? I'm so puzzled because I hear that chuffing and I know that chuffing, but I don't know which engine it is.
The Alahini or the?
No, don't say that.
I know where the Allegheny. I'm like,
Oh, that's good.
K4.
Whenever I think of that K4, I always think of Firebox. It always.
I know we got that. I know we got one at the store where at my work. We're asking $700 for it, and it's like, I would take it, but I'm not going to give you $700 for it. No way.
Well, I would want to do good stuff to it. That's a nice passenger seat, but
No, yeah.
I want to do all the stuff to it, like four chuffs, fan. Well, does it have fan driven already in it?
Yes.
Yeah, it just needs puff and chuff. I don't know.
I think my favorite I wished with TM Books and Videos when they went to film Norm Charbonneau's first lap 12 years ago. I don't know if you remember, but there is that like 10-second clip of the K4 and one of his M1As running together on the mail train. I'm like, I wish you would have got more footage of that because that was a sick lash up. You know, K4.
That is really cool. Yeah, that would have been a nice sight to see more of.
Mm-hmm. And then we got Bernsey in the chat. He goes to me, yeah, I want to take my want to do the swap. He goes, I want to get a Team CC M1 or not Team CC M1, a Team CC K4. And what he wants to do is he wants to swap the tenders around. So he wants to do like. So originally, when the Penske got the M1s.
Oh, you're talking about
right. They had the K4 type tenders, and then they went to the when they went to the M1As and the Bs, they all had the coast to coast tenders.
It makes me want to gag. That just sounds horrible. It's like take a mohawk and put like a. It's like this. Take a big mountain or northern type and put this little guy behind it. It's like something like that. It's just horrible. I actually need to work on this thing.
So
maybe that's what I'll do right now.
You know, it's funny. I mean, I'm not criticizing Lionel at all or anything with their choices, but the one thing that's looky.
Ooh. Those Madison cars?
Yes.
Yeah, heavyweight.
Good stuff.
What road?
Penske.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
they were the. That's the 5 car set to go with the 2-pack that Brian already has.
Oh boy, I guess we're gonna make a little makeshift setup here.
We're going on the floor.
No, we're actually gonna be seeing me do work on my workbench.
Oh my!
That's what we're gonna do later for mine when I finish setting this up. But what else?
But no, so you know, I agree with you, Sid. Like, but here's another engine. You know how Lionel's doing the Y3s again, right? In their most recent catalog.
Yeah.
So this is funny. It is actually. I mean, they're doing it correct, but some of the railroads you had or technically they weren't Y3s on a lot of railroads, but you know, on the 2882s and stuff that were on like the Clinchfield and whatever, they had like the short style tenders, and it's like, to me that just looks so like I'm not gonna say it looks wrong because it's not wrong. It's just like, you know, proportion wise, it's like you got a big locomotive with a tiny tender.
What train was it? Whatever, the K4 that with the oil headlight and the Atlantic tender. I always thought that looked weird.
Oh, Lionel did that with the Broadway, the 38 Broadway, I think, or the heavy, not the 38, the heavyweight version of the Broadway.
Yeah.
That or is it something else? I forget, but yeah, I do remember that. But yeah.
I tell you what, now there's a way that MTH always saves some money when they didn't always do some sprung trucks.
Those
Madison car, almost no passenger cars I've seen ever have sprung trucks.
Okay, so what's actually, so those cars are, I think the cars that Brian has, like the set that he has right now that he's got in his hand, I think that set's from like 90. Try 97 because I think that's when the K4, the Toronto 1 K4s came out. Was 97.
Do those have silhouettes in them, or they have interiors?
They have
they have full interiors.
So there is a time, when they were like starting to branch off from that. If you
Yeah.
look, I think it was 98. Remember the Seaboard Airline P8s that Sterling has. In that catalog, they showed it with the passion cars to go with that, along with the yellow. I think the passion cars to go with the Seaboard units were supposed to be aluminum cars, but which were basically the Williams cars, because that's what MTH was using, was they were using Williams tooling. And so then that year when they did that, the cars were all ABS. They were all plastic, like, what they are now.
Yeah.
So there was a transition period where they were doing that too. I mean, like you and I were discussed before, Sid, and like the same thing with the Proto 2. That transition time where MTH went from the Proto 2 5-volt board engines to the Proto 2 3-volt board engines was 2004.
Yep.
A lot of the stuff in the Volume 1 catalog for 2004 was 5-volt. There's some engines from the 3-volt from 2004 Volume 2 that were 5-volt. A lot of it was 3-volt.
Uh-huh.
By 2005, everything was PS2 3-volt.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go once again over that. Oh, there's Bernsey. He's right there.
Yay! He's here.
I hear Bernsey was requested.
Yes. We want to watch you put KDs on.
Oh.
We're interested.
Yes, we're interested, and plus I need a good laugh when you get frustrated and you're like, why did you do that to me? Because I. There
we go.
It's just a slow process.
This
is why it's
slow
like
process. You're talking about slow process. I'll show you a slow process. The thing that's sitting right here.
Oh, which one? The N3?
4449.
That's why the Hiawatha is better. It's more reliable.
Ooh, them fighting words.
No comment.
I'm actually working on the Hiawatha style car. See, that's the thing. Okay. I'm no historian. The back of these 18-inch cars say Hiawatha on them. So if the S3 or any S3 at some point pulled these cars, was it a Hiawatha train but not the main Hiawatha?
Yes, it was.
Now what's funny, and I remember when I don't know if I pointed it out to you, but I think I did mention to you. No, did you notice how there's 2 sets of numbers on the cars? There's the Milwaukee Road number.
Then the Amtrak, right?
Bingo, because of the excursion cars.
Yep.
Which are cool.
It's because my engine is the excursion one. Who's echoing? Bernsey.
I have no YouTube tab open.
Whatever. Oh, God, this is so much. There is a lot of crap in this car. Though I still don't know how Eric Siegel complained about working on these.
To be honest, I think the average person, if you don't know how to open up those cars, it's going to be a pain.
It's 4 screws. That's the silly part.
I know. But I think, too, a lot of it has to do with the way how you got the floor in there, too. The floor
if you
get out.
You have to loosen some screws, which I think this might be the hardest car. I have to look at.
Ooh, Brian's got another car out.
Are those some Penzi? Oh.
Yes.
Oh, is that the Liberty Limited's MTH set? The last car will be Williamsport.
Maybe. Whatever set was like from
think they made 2 sets. I think they made one with silhouettes and one with detailed interiors.
This is the detailed interior set.
I know a guy who has the detailed interior set. That's how I know there's.
Ooh.
I've always loved Pennsylvania Tuscan heavyweight passenger cars. I've been collecting trains for 15 years, and I've never had this train. And it's my most favorite.
I know for you two Pensy guys in the chat in the call right now, yeah, I have to agree with you. I do like, Pensy passenger trains.
I need a I don't know if the set is on eBay still, but I need to find it.
Here, Burnsy, the observation car is called Quaker City.
Yeah, okay, damn right, it's not.
I have no clue what this is catching on. Come on.
See, Sid?
Well, the other car, this isn't a movie car. This is, oh, I see.
That's the observation car, isn't it?
No, this is a baggage.
Oh.
I think it's catching on to.
Wait, oh yeah, with that set in particular, or just, well, I should say that set. The screws alone, you got to be careful with some of them too, because you don't want to strip the heads out, depending on which ones you take off.
Are those cars aluminum or brass?
Those are aluminum cars.
I don't think I've ever seen any. I've never had any brass passenger cars. One day I might have some right-of-way brass passenger cars, but that's about it. I don't. Brass engine alone is already annoying enough. I don't think I passenger cars.
Brass just requires some work.
You're telling me this. You're telling me this.
That's an understatement.
You're telling me this. I have how many on my wall that are taken apart and on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I mean, if you ask me, there's one set that I would like to have, but I already know how much of a. It's not junk, because it's actually a great set that Sunset did. That's brass. But it's one of those things where if you look at it the wrong way, little stuff will fall apart. And mainly I'm talking about the trucks. That's the Mercury.
Oh. I hated the. Oh my god. I didn't know this was.
And anybody who's got a third rail Electroliner and 3 rail, yeah, good luck. That's why you buy the 2 rail one.
Didn't MTH also do an Electroliner?
Yeah, so this is the funny thing.
Oops.
My boss was telling me the story because we ended up getting 2 Electroliner sets from Sunset in store this year, 1 3 rail, 1 2 rail, and we sold them. And he was talking about how Scott Mann from Third Rail goes to my boss, would you want a set, to look at before this goes into production? So they sent him a sample and everything and blah, blah, blah. And it pointed out all these. They came up back with like a dozen things between him and another guy. They came up with like a dozen things that need to be fixed or tweaked before production. Well, when they sent them the set, they come back with all these things, and Scott goes, well, the set's already in production. Like, well, what's the point of you sending me?
Do you see how sexy that is?
Yes.
Do you see how absolute sexy that tailgate is? What's that say? The greatest train ever? Broadway Limited?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, Brian, the only thing we have to do is get rid of that big old claw and put a KD coupler just to dress it up a little.
I'm a 20th Century Limited person. I'm the Broadway
Ooh,
Limited.
he's the rival. He's that
you're
rivalry is going to start.
Sid, you're allowed to be wrong. It's okay. It's great to admit it. Like
How about this? I'll not only buy a 20th Century Limited, but I also will buy a Broadway Limited just to appease the Pensy crowd here.
My favorite passenger train from the Pensy was the Trailblazer. I was never a big Broadway Limited fan. I was always a Trailblazer fan.
We're good with that.
Yeah.
Well,
Mainly
I tell you what,
because of the T1 and then all of that.
I ever hit a decent lottery ticket, and I'm getting a building, and I had dreamt about it one time that I'm duplicating like the Pennsylvania Railroad from New York to Chicago, and I want to have the New York Central and have that running in a place. Wouldn't that be cool to actually run it from New York City to Chicago and run all the traffic?
That's why you're going to need a big old building to do that.
Yeah.
I'd more of just love to see the Elkwood to Chicago route.
You mean Elkhart?
Elkhart, yeah.
Elkhart to Chicago? Yeah.
I always wondered what it would look like.
AKA the Chicago line.
Yes. I always wondered what it would look like. See that torpedo on one side of the river, and that 20th Century coming on the other side. And to see those two almost syncopated race the entire way to Chicago, which is how far? Like, I don't know.
From where?
See the 20th Century and the torpedo, the Broadway race between Elkhart and Chicago.
Oh, coming in because, yeah, that's where the routes met back up.
Yeah.
They came in. Yeah.
I think for me, if I were to do something like that, if I wanted to do like, that hardcore time frame when they were running the Broadway and the 20th Century at the same time, for me, I think I would start from on the Pensy. I would start from Crestline, just because then you could run your T1s from Crestline, Ohio to Chicago.
Well, they pretty much ran everything on the Crestline route.
Yeah.
That's where I think they even did most of their testing on them.
Well, yeah, but don't forget, I was told, and maybe you guys are aware of this, but from Crestline to Chicago, that was like the flattest part of the Pensy.
Well, that's why they ran the S1s on them.
Right, because everywhere else was just too...
Yeah, those were a success.
So here you guys go with all your trivia, okay? What was the event, or event's the wrong word, what was the thing built? What was it that began to separate the PRR from the rest of the railroads, that gave it its distinct advantage where all of a sudden no one could keep up with it in the mid-19th century there, right after the Civil War? What did they do that made them grow so fast where, till the very end, no one was close to their size?
Because they wouldn't shut off anything. If it didn't profit, they'd still keep it most of the time. And what individual was it? And y'all have heard of them, who did it?
Andrew Carnegie.
Yep. And what was it? What did he do?
The bridge over the Mississippi or something, right?
Yep. He was the first bridge to span the Mississippi, and he did it. He invested every penny he had to get the bridge to work, and he met a man in Scotland by the name of Bessemer. And Mr. Bessemer developed a new way to make steel, and Carnegie was bankrupt, and he did his final thing, and the Bessemer still worked, and he was able to make the bridge to cross the St. Louis, and he was the vice president of the Pennsylvania Railroad at the time under his tutelage from the guy, Tom, I can't think of his last name, was the president of the PRR. And he raised him because Carnegie was a little cabin boy that just came over to America. Mm-hmm. And then after that, Carnegie left the PRR and made his steel company and
Right.
made Carnegie Steel after that. And it was all in a bid going against Rockefeller. All that stuff. Because Rockefeller, well, they were just all a bunch of old rich guys trying to screw each other. But
Yeah.
they really were. It was, I mean, they were playing just to screw the other guy.
Right.
But yeah, it was the crossing the Mississippi and using Bessemer steel.
Mm-hmm.
And that was what gave them the advantage initially that drew them leaps and bounds, because for the longest time, he only sold to the Pennsylvania Railroad
Right.
to give them the advantage. Not that
Right.
he had any shares in that or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I remember a couple months ago you were talking about that, and I'm like, wow, that's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, Mr. Carnegie.
Yep. Speaking of Carnegie, I actually want to go see want to go to the Science Museum.
Oh, the Buell Planetarium in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I grew up going to see that.
Yeah, and especially to go see especially to go see the train display there. I want to go see that. It's cool.
Yeah, that's pretty. Carnegie was pretty cool because they have the whole museum there, and they have Carnegie Mellon University, and that's from his buddy Mr. Mellon owned Mellon Bank.
Okay.
And I got to meet Mr. Mellon. I was in the what is it? One of the it was Kiwanis Club and Key Turn and something else. I don't know, about young people in business, some bullshit club in school doing the thing. And I ended up going. I won something, and I went to this banquet at. You ever hear the beer Rolling Rock beer? That's from my hometown, and they have a big club out where I grew up, and people like the Mellons and the family that owns Rolling Rock, they all hung out there, and I got to meet Mr. Mellon, and I asked him, this is a dude, he has his own bank, right?
Uh-huh.
And I asked him, I said, Mr. Mellon, I was 17 years old. I was in my senior year of high school, and I said, how do you know, what's enough? How do you know when you've achieved enough and you have enough? And he looked me dead in the eyes, and he went, you don't. There's always a little bit more to have. And that's what he did. He turned around and walked away.
That's the same thing with trains. You can never have enough trains. I mean, my mom always goes to me, don't you have enough? No, I can never have enough.
They're like potato chips.
Yeah. I mean, exactly. It's like you can never have one potato chip. You have to have more. Before you know it, sometimes the entire bag is gone in one night. It's like, whoa there, what did I do there?
Yeah.
That's how it is, he's right. You can never have more than enough.
Greed is, what did Gordon Gekko say? Greed is good.
Mm-hmm.
Greed is the engine of America.
Right. I mean, that's kind
how
of
we
like
crossed the mighty Mississippi. That's how these railroads got built.
greed. Money, 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 money.
Labor. Cheap foreign labor. You can't do that anymore.
Or can you?
Although not in America. However, like you go overseas, you can have all the cheap foreign labor you want. And we do that all the time. Okay, that's out. Those are done. Oh my God, what is that?
I'm trying to slide this inside of a passenger car out of a piece of metal.
That was Mike and a tackle.
Alrighty, so those. Now what? I gotta move. This guy. So, what do you do with your trains when you're not using them? Just put them back in their box?
Who? All of us, or just one person?
I don't care. Whoever wants to answer.
Well, most of my nice stuff is on my shelves, but I have a lot of rolling stock that is under my table in boxes.
That's pretty much the same with me.
Put it in the siding yard. Whose Siri went off? I heard Siri.
So we got a K4 with some new MTH heavyweights.
Yes. Ron, did you give me new locomotives? Or, not the other one.
Nah. Sam, let Griffin in. He's been sitting there for 10 minutes.
Oh, wait. Whoops, sorry. I just saw him in here.
Hello? He's just like, hello?
Hi.
Brian, talk. Or Griffin. Not Brian.
Hello.
Turn your camera on. It's boring.
Well, it's kind of on a phone, so I'm gonna try limit. Hi.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, no wonder. Okay, that's...
Probably doesn't look good because it's on Android.
God. That was unnecessary. Unnecessary. Oh. There we go.
Really?
That took more time to do than it took me to build it up. So that.
Brian.
Yeah. I thought you were getting ready to floss your teeth, Tim. The way you were pulling the thing out, I was like, well, isn't that pleasant of you? You're going to floss your teeth right in front of us. I was like, well, this is new. I've never seen someone.
Yeah, I got a weird thing for flossing my teeth on camera.
Oh my god, there's so much like silicone on my hands. I should take Mike's advice instead of using him.
Well, yeah,
Well,
Brian.
if you're not careful, Sid's gonna whack you with that lighting board in his hand.
This thing is a pain in my butt.
Is that the old lighting board or is that the LED board?
That's the old one. I just stick the LED straight on the top because they'll stick there. This thing I'd have to like weave them all in and out. It's just I just keep this for forgot the name of this material. It's just a composite material.
The plasticky material, yeah. So Brian, do we have the full 7-car train up on the layout now?
What, the
Of all the
Broadway
MT?
Limited?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I have 2 extra line-out cars that I have on it, so it's 9 cars. But I got to maneuver some other trains behind me out of the way so I got to park something. That's what I'm working on right now.
He's got a 9-car train. Crap.
Did you get any engines for Christmas?
Well, I got those GP30 Conrails just the other week, and they were my Christmas present from Mike. Those 2, and I got these passenger cars.
Yeah.
Other stuff.
So yeah. And remember how the other night I said I wanted some more heavy freight cars? I got exactly what I asked for.
Oh, what'd you get?
Yeah, last night. Yeah.
What'd you get?
Yeah. I got a MTH diecast Pennsylvania Railroad boxcar, a K-line aluminum Pennsylvania Railroad tank car, a K-line aluminum covered hopper and Conrail paint scheme, and then a die-cast mobile gas
Oh, nice.
K-line.
I heard the word Penzi and he grabbed my attention.
Fancy and grab.
Yeah, Burnsy be drooling.
Hey, Burnsy's, trying to get Brian and I to give up our J1As for a little bit, and we're both not budging on it.
So
Bernsey, if you don't just buy one, I'm gonna buy one just to increase the jealous factor.
That's the
That's
thing.
funny.
I'm just waiting for the right one.
The right
No, I'm
one.
just gonna buy one.
I'm
The
just
right one.
Oh, the right one, you say? Which one? The
J1.
one with the one with the banshee whistle? You mean that one?
I mean, they're actually rather nice. Other than the sounds they're not what most people want. They're still nice. I mean,
Isn't it?
Yeah.
not it technically possible that a J1 had a banshee whistle?
it's possible.
Yes.
I think some even did.
See, so that's where Lionel got that from. So it
Right.
should not-
My thing is like
Bitch.
to be honest, I think it would make a lot of people it's not so much Lionel, I think it's every manufacturer. They need to try to clarify stuff a little bit better than what they do to let the customer know what whistle's going to be on or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody was expecting that the whistle from 2011.
It's like a 3 chime or something.
I
Right.
thought everyone was expecting the M1 sound set on it.
Probably they were expecting one of those two, but
I still don't think the M1 sounds work very well for it, but that's just me.
I'll agree with that.
It just it's not the right sound. It's too. I've learned more about whistles recently with researching for my triplex.
yeah.
Passenger engines had very harmonic whistles that sounded good. Freight engines had either a hooter, a factory whistle, or just something that just doesn't sound very harmonic or musical, whatever you want to call it. And I highly doubt, since the J1s were very freight oriented, they probably didn't have the most beautiful whistles in the world.
What do you actually know how you tell what a Penzi engine if it's a freight engine or a passenger engine?
By the cars it's pulling.
Well, that
Pretty
is
much.
that is true. But there is Penzi's engines had two symbols on them. They
Yes.
either had the keystone or the circle.
Well, see, that doesn't always apply because remember the M1A had a keystone, but it was mainly a freight engine.
But it pulled passenger.
I know it did. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Perfect. Honestly, the hardest part about this car, Tim, was taking these doors off,
Yeah.
and I had to scratch up this one handrail, but I got some silver paint to touch it up.
Yeah. And that was the one thing that I forget who I was talking to. I think it was you, Sid. Or one of our many discussions about things that we would like to see happen. It's one of the things that I brought up about was like touch-up paint. Like I wish Lionel or whoever could, come out with like tiny is what we call one-shotters, but they're really like quarter-ounce bottles of paint.
Like a
And
tester's bottle.
yeah, and just have that for touch-up. But you can get that through customer service or whatever. But the problem with that is you have so many different colors that it's not possible.
Well, I think Lionel needs to find a new paint manufacturer because they have a new one. The reason why they suck so much is because they have a new one, and they
That's
went
why
from having the rainbow plus everything in between to now just having the rainbow. So instead of having a maroon, we have a red on 611.
That's why those E8s, the Pensy ones, are painted.
Yeah, Nick just got some of those.
Yeah.
Wait, why did he get? Hold up.
Hey, does Nick like the color on those, or is he
I
upset?
don't know. I could probably text him and he could tell me because he did a video on it today.
From what it sounded like to me, he wasn't thrilled about it, but he could. It was one of those things he could care less about.
Hold up. Doesn't he already have a set of
He
E8s? Or
he has a set of 60s E8s from the transition years. But the difference between the new ones they're from, I think Amtrak owns them, but they're excursions. They got like ditch lights on them.
Oh right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember him mentioning that in today's video. He's really he's really looking forward to the T1 getting work done on it. There's the of course. Of course.
And just like that, never mind.
Sam's on the phone now.
I'm surprised. Hey, Brian.
What?
Is the Allegheny your only articulated?
No.
No, I have the Y3 and I have the CC2 that I need to send to you.
Oh right, I forgot. Have you ever thought of getting a EM1 or a Class A or a Big Boy? Doesn't matter what it is, just something. Any more of those kind of engines?
Sure, I've tossed it around.
That look good?
Yeah.
How about that?
Good. No.
Yeah, that's good.
Perfect.
This was a cool question that I was asked on the Model Train Talk podcast for. What's your your favorite or greatest train related Christmas gift or anything related to Christmas and trains? That's like your favorite memory.
Trying to think.
Whenever I hear that whistle, I hear normal.
I know. That Sunset is probably one of my favorite. It's up there with probably my top 10 favorite rail sounds for sound sets. Line out.
Yeah. I think that one's, and then I love the Niagara. That sounds really good.
Yeah. I know my top two are the first one is the Century Club Niagara sound set, I should say. Second is the Dreyfuss sound set.
You mean the 10 sound chips I have from Brute?
Yeah, the 5452.
Yeah, I got a bunch of those. They sound good. If I'm having a K-Line Hudson sent to me from someone on Grand Central. He wants medium steam put in that, but I want the Dreyfuss put in it. But customer, he gets to choose.
Medium steam sound set. You mean the ERR sound set?
Yeah.
That's always sounded like a Penzi sound set to me more
That's
than
that's like for the K4. If you want
Exactly.
to
K4, but he said he likes it, so
his engine.
yep. I said I can get you the K-line cutscene sounds. I can get you the I can get him the Niagara sound, like any of those kind of sound sets. And he was like, no, I just want the just the medium sounds. But maybe I'll show him or show him a sound clip of the Train America Studios generic, like what your like what the Niagara whistle, like the generic pre-talk. Maybe I'll find that dash and see if he likes that.
These K-line sound sets, on the Hudsons, in my opinion, that's one of the best fitting sounds. I don't know what, it just, when I always thought of a Hudson, I always thought of this. Well, I imagine, Tim, you've probably seen multiple videos of them. When they put them up to speed, they just sounded wild for some reason.
Well, yeah.
What?
The Hudson.
Yeah. When you put them up, they just sounded like these racing. And those K-line sound set, like, captured that.
Oh, Brian's highballing the George Washington.
I want them. If they bring that set back, I'll buy that at Puppy.
I do this. I would do the same thing. That's a great set.
Brooke wants them to, though. I want them to put the mogul sounds on that engine.
Oh yeah, hey Sid, did you see that our favorite person we'd like to talk about? You know, Mr. Gary.
Oh, he can. Yeah,
I know. Yeah, no. But listen. He got another mogul, and he had Norton. He had Norton go through it. I'm like, you should have had that done to your Rutland one. You still would have had your Rutland one.
I know.
And he goes, "Yeah, my switcher is grounding out." How? My dad BNSW7 and clean out all the gearbox. They call the gearboxes and stuff. I gotta clean it all out. And redo the grease. One day. You know, with the Rail King Empire State Express that my dad got from my uncle.
Yeah.
The Proto 1 job, I gotta go through that.
You'll just need a battery, maybe a reset chip.
Yeah, I gotta reset the chip and whatever. So I don't see, it sucks not having a Z4000, so I would have to bring it to work and reset it that way.
Yeah.
And then my uncle didn't have the manual. I looked, the manual's not in the box. So I have to go looking for it on the MTH website before they go bye-bye.
See,
and
I don't think their website's going to go away, or someone's going to keep that up.
I think Weaver's website is even still up.
No.
Well, that's fine.
Oh.
Last time I checked, it was gone.
I haven't checked in a while.
There we go. Little super glue. There we go. I can't explain to you how good these cars look with LEDs in them. Like, Brian, you would love those MTH cars 10 times more if they had LEDs in them. Like, it's amazing how much just brighter lighting does to a train.
Sure. Now, I need to maneuver this guy down now. I need to park you out of the way.
The joys of having too many trains on the layout at one time, and you got to maneuver everything.
It is. You gotta. They're trying to think of where to park it all.
Yeah. And that's the one thing where, in the modular layout that the TCA Midwest, with the TCA Midwest Division modular layout that George and Wally and I are part of and everything. When we're up at Train Fest, we have a big layout. Of course, everybody brings at least 2 trains to bring, and at one point or another, they're all like on the layout, and it's like, just try to find a spot to park, and it's like, and nobody takes the train off the layout. It's like, okay, there's some fun stuff that a couple of us want to do.
Bullshit. Now, does that just plug into the connectors that are already built into the car?
Yeah, I just literally cut the connector right at the old lighting board, and then install the stuff I use. This is about as simple as you can get. There's products you can buy, but I'm not going to pay $30 a car. I'm paying like $10 a car. So the $20 is $30.
Do you put a capacitor on it?
Yeah, it's flicker free. I actually took a video earlier of one with the new LEDs versus the old one. It doesn't flicker at all. It's not like the Lionel cars where you can take it off and it stays on for like a minute, but it'll get you across your switches and some dirty track. But plus, if you leave it there for a while, the capacitor will charge up.
Yep. So the Brian spelled with a Y.
Huh.
I just saw your Instagram post of you cutting the brisket.
Oh, yeah, the money
that
shot.
That looks really good. Yeah, that looks really good.
It's the money shot, right?
Yep. It was funny over in Discord. I commented, I go, hey, instead of me getting the traveling boxcar, can I get a traveling Chef Brian?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, the prime rib came out really well. That's a favorite.
Yeah.
That was like, Mike, you got to record me cutting this. It's going to be good.
Well, it was.
That's what I was saying earlier. Did you see the pornography I put on Instagram that was almost sexually explicit? It was so juicy.
Cutting. cutting the meat.
But that's when you know it's good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I need to back you all the way up through here. That's a great locomotive, that Lionel Mohawk. L2A Mohawk's a great engine.
Oh, yeah.
That thing runs like a champ.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've really want to get one of the Rail Sounds 5 L2A Mohawks. I really want them.
Yeah, which version does Brian have?
He's got the one that came out of the Empire Builder freight set, 2795.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then 2770 was the standalone one.
Yeah.
I personally, I would have 2770, but it's actually kind of funny, but the whistle on 2795 is actually growing on me.
Did Mohawks pull passenger service sometimes, didn't they?
Yes, so they were basically, the Mohawks were designed by New York Central's chief engineer. I forget his name. Paul Creever or something like that, I think was his name. And it's either Creever or Keeber, one of the two. I think it's Keeber. And Keeber came up with the Mohawk, or New York Central's version of the Mohawk, basically to pull, it can go out on like the limiteds or whatever, like at 60 or 70 miles an hour or whatever, and then come back comfortably on a freight train at like 50 miles an hour or something like that. And that's literally what they were designed to do. They were good. The Mohawks were good dual-purpose locomotives. Just like how the M1s were on the Pennsy, they were good dual-purpose engines. You put them on a passenger train going out or in, or put them on a freight train going out or in, it didn't matter, and they were good.
I thought I heard at like 50 miles an hour, the Mohawks would start getting very unbalanced and start.
That was, I think, the earlier Mohawks, and then they redid the Mohawks when they did the L3 and L4. That's when everything, they started to work on all that. But they say the New York Central, Keeber's last hurrah, per se, was the Niagara, and that was a lot of people that you talk to, and even the video that they're referring to is the New York Central water level route. It's like a 25-minute video, and I've watched it like maybe half a dozen times so far.
Yeah, I've watched that way too many times.
Yeah, I love it. And he was talking, in the video, the narrator was talking about how obviously, the New York Central Niagara is probably one of the best built, Niagaras out there, or Northerns, I should say.
I thought he said it was the best Northern.
It was the best Northern.
Even as a Pennsy guy, I'd gladly buy a Niagara.
It was the best engine.
Also, I'm just going to say this because I was researching the 261 the other day and just the S3 in general.
The 261 or the S3 could actually hit 110 if it really wanted to, and the Atlantic could hit 112. So it's just, I find it fascinating that while yes, the
Atlantic could speed up a lot
Right.
quicker than a Northern. It just couldn't. At top speed, the S3 was right with it.
Right. That was the thing. There's a video that was filmed in I want to say it was about 19. We'll say about the early 90s, and it was on at the time UP 8444 when the FEF was painted in Greyhound. And Steve Lee, who was basically the retired steam shop foreman for the UP and whatnot, and was the head of the steam program for the UP. He was talking about how the FEF, obviously, because when the FEF was built, that was 1944 was when the FEF3s were built. And, or whatever, I think. And at that time, you could basically pick a design. Well, or something like that, I forget. But they went with the Northern, and the Northerns are all built by Alco for the most part, like the UP ones were. And he says that both Alco and the UP had some, very heated discussions about, how to come up with the best, FEF, or the best Northern for the UP.
Sam, if you need to drop me down, go ahead. I got to go grab a drink and I got to go make a head call, but I'll be back up in a couple minutes.
And he goes, Steve Lee was like, well, he goes, the FEFs is the same way as you were saying, like with the Milwaukee Road S3s. They were rated to do 110 miles an hour if they needed to. But really, they were really good at running about that 70 to 90 mile an hour range.
Yeah, same with the. Well, I think that's kind of any
Northern.
Any Northern that wasn't the Niagara.
Yeah.
Niagara could run a little quicker because it was a classier engine that was designed to outgive everything.
Right, but then you also look at the way how you got to look at the running gear for one thing. The running gear, it was all a bunch of different pieces on the running gear, which helped. There wasn't just one solid piece. Well, for the main rod at least, which was cool,
Yep.
Wasn't the 844 the last engine for the steam engine made for the Union Pacific? I thought I heard that at one point.
I think so.
That's what I thought. That's why they kept it, because it was special.
Right.
If you guys don't mind, if it's all right, I'm gonna turn my camera on and show you guys my layout, just like a running session. I won't really do much talking.
Okay.
Fine with us.
We're not the ones in charge.
Nope. The one who's in
you
charge
guys
is
know-
fixing his trains, He's in his back shop, as we call them.
Yeah.
Do you know how to flip the camera on this call?
Tap camera, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh, here we go. I think I got it. Here we go.
Yep.
Just try adjusting this thing.
So what engine are you working on now, Sam?
This is my River Rossi. I just pulled the whole front off of it. That's so fun.
Oops.
My River Rossi, Mikado, Chesapeake, Ohio. You know what? I don't think this light is worth it. I'm not gonna waste my time and put it in.
Big brain moment.
I'm just gonna trim that wire here. It's a light display.
Damn it. Thank God. Do that later. I don't know what I want to work on more, a brass train or this.
I don't know, Sid. That's a good question. What do you want to work on?
I want to work on
Oh,
my.
hold on. I think I have the answer for you.
I was gonna say what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Okay, I sat down today and took the skirting off of it so I could look at the inside. And I thought for a second, and then I decided no because I was not in the mood to do the crimping for the connector. Just hope it doesn't break. Perfecto. Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Cars are. They literally made it. They could have just made the molding just slightly differently for the interior, and it would have fit perfectly.
Too easy.
Yeah, it's too easy. So whoever it was, Mike Reagan, whoever's engineer, I don't even know who was the actual technical engineer back then. Hey Tim,
Yes.
have you ever heard of a company called Digital Dynamics?
Yes, I have, and they made a board basically so you could basically convert a Proto 1 engine to Team CC, but still use the Proto 1 sounds.
Yep, Train America Studios did it as well. They called them equalizers, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought of that because I remember buying a board at York that was a Digital Dynamics board. They made everything that Train America Studios basically made. Tim, what kind of simulator should I install on the back observation car?
For the drum head?
Yeah, for the red light. Yeah, there's no. Yeah. Mhm. Just the blinking light or a Mars light or what?
Kind of do something that oscillates, because that's what it's on the back, is the Mars light, where it oscillates.
Yeah, I'll probably do a Mars light thing because I got a bunch of those simulators. How many people are watching the stream right now?
I think a couple.
I don't know.
Also, I never knew that the bottom detailing on these cars is all.
There's
dyed.
5 people watching.
Well, he's. How many subs do you have, Sam?
215.
I think when I was I had 100. I think the most I ever had at one point was 12, and that was on like a normal day, not Christmas. So, yep. Have you done any YouTube shorts?
No.
You should try it. My my friend Sam from Sam's Uggies Trains. Yeah, he did a single short. One day he had like 400 views. The next day he had 8,000 views in the short.
Really?
And he gained 40 subs in less than a couple hours. So it's just.
I saw that. I'm like, one day I saw, I was like, oh, he just passed 400 because wasn't that his goal for the year? Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I was trying to help him out, and I got him a couple subs, but then out of nowhere,
he's almost at like 500 now.
He's halfway to halfway. Yeah. And he is the channel that he probably wishes had more subs was the Model Train Talk podcast. He enjoys that a little more, but he's happy with his channel. He has a lot of stuff he's never shown. I bet Brian's never seen someone use this on their train.
So what now?
I use Pledge to clean my trains.
No wonder they're so shiny.
It rejuvenates the paint.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't like do anything bad to
What do you use?
decals or anything.
Oh no, it doesn't take any decals, nothing. I even used it on. I actually did it. I bought this really cheap Santa Fe F3 set, actually the one that Sam has now, and I sold it to him. But it had decals for the striping or the stamp for the striping. And I used Pledge on it, and they didn't come off, and that's like more than 50-year-old stuff. So obviously,
cool.
pretty safe.
What do you use to clean?
Pledge.
Say it
Pledge.
again. I've never heard
Basically,
of that.
it's like a cleaner that you could use on like hardwood tables and stuff like that. And that's, you know.
Oh, is that what
Yes.
Sid uses? Yeah, I could see why. I could probably use it, honestly.
Now, I gotta ask you, Sid, is
Yeah.
it just straight Pledge or is it lemon Pledge that you use?
I use Lemon Pledge.
We need more lemon Pledge. If you get that reference, good for you.
I do. Yes, I do get that reference. Kevin.
I know you do, but I'm just saying in
I
general
know.
to the YouTube world.
The
Okay.
which hand was it that had the?
No. Hey, Consuela. Ooh. There's somebody whistling Thomas stuff.
Yes, I was whistling Edward's theme.
Yep.
This is a question I've been asking around a lot recently. If you had to sell everything in your collection except for one lone set piece car or something, what would that piece be?
My Century Club 726 Berkshire. That's what it would be.
I think I would keep my black bonnet F3s from K-Line into boxcars. That's what I would keep. The look of over there from Brian over there, the look of what the hell am I going to do with all this stuff?
Somebody did a terrible decal or weathering job on this. I don't know how to get it off.
Wow.
It's terrible. It's all everywhere. It's all over the locomotive too.
Tim, do you own any passenger trains? I know you got a couple freight trains, but
So I have, of my own, I have 3 passenger trains in O gauge. I got a Tour K-Line. They're both 15-inch sets. One is their 15-inch Super Chief, and the other one is their 15-inch Daylight set. And the last one that I have is my K-Line heavyweight pacemaker set. which is a lot better than what Lionel's pacemaker set is with the J3A from about a year ago.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that they put the the 2-axle trucks on those cars for that set. I don't like that. It's just like, why, Lionel? Why?
Yeah.
Ugh. And other passion cars, I have, 3. I got, like everybody. Some of you guys have seen the mail train because of George and Wally's stream, but yeah, they have that.
What set were you pulling behind the Niagara the other day?
The pacemaker set.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
With a MTH R50B reefer in front of it. Behind the Niagara.
Did you put Katie's on that R50B?
Nope.
Is that a nope? Wow.
Nope. I don't have Katie. It doesn't have Katie's. My pretty much all the cars. The only express car that has KDs. I shouldn't say the only car. That car doesn't have KDs on it. The R50. I didn't put it on. I didn't want to, just for the simple fact that I kind of rather not have KDs on that car. But whatever. Because my plan is to one day buy the 20th Century Limited heavyweight cars.
From who?
I know.
What, the 15-inch cars?
No, the
The
heavyweight.
ones I got, but New York Central.
Yeah.
Why did they make those again? Were they for the E8s or what?
No, the cars, the 20th Century Limited heavyweight cars were from 2014, the reissue. Yeah.
Heavyweights. I'm thinking of Streamline. Yeah.
No, not Streamline.
Yeah, someone pulled those behind the Vision line.
Yeah, a friend of mine has all 7 of those cars, but then he's got 2 MTH RPO cars in front. And when I saw that, and that's what I'm doing with the Santa Fe heavyweights I'm getting from him, is I'm going to get a Santa Fe RPO car from MTH, a heavyweight one, and I'm going to stick that in front of the Lionel cars, and I mean, it looks better.
I'm honestly, I'd love to find some New York Central heavyweights right now.
Like the 10 that I have.
That'd be nice.
Those would be cool. I wouldn't mind those. Excuse me. I mean, I would be fine with those having the silhouettes in as long as I can get LEDs in them.
Yeah, I've done one car with LEDs. It is a pain.
I see that's why it's a slow process with the other. How many cars do you have? 7 or 8 or whatever? 10? You said there's an 11th car out there, correct, for that set?
That set was weird. They made a 4-pack and then
3 2-packs, I remember.
3 2-packs. The issue was 2 of the 2-packs had the same car. So if you buy... Who the heck is called? Oh my gosh. No, I don't want to do that. Pardon my Discord. There we go. Yeah, if you buy all 3 2-packs, you're gonna have a duplicate. So I'd have 12 cars when I only really want.
The cars you got are for the Commodore Vanderbilt, right?
Yeah, the 2-pack that has the combine car and the New York Central, the car that says New York Central on the side. That's the original 2-pack with then the 4-pack with the observation. Then there's the other two 2-packs, which I have 1.5 of those.
Okay.
I just want some nut. I will admit, being a rather big Penzi fan, I would love a New York Central passenger train.
Bernsey, the best, if you want a cheap New York Central passenger train, buy the New York Central lightning stripe cars, or what I call them. That they're not really lightning stripe. They were
The two-tone
made.
gray cars.
The one
Yeah.
that Tim has. Is that what you got, Tim?
Yeah, the pacemaker cars are two-tone gray.
Yeah.
So and that friend of mine in TCA, he's like, "Oh, when I got when I got my J3A, he was like, so what cars are you gonna pull behind it? You know, the gray, or are you gonna get some green ones?" Well, I says, for now, I'm gonna pull the gray cars.
No,
that
but
I
you know,
have.
they made a set back in the 90s, right?
Ooh,
Lionel.
gray cars?
Yeah, they made a set back in the 90s. It was like a 3-pack and then a 2-pack or something.
Yeah, I sort of remember. But anyway, so the guy was like, you know, it's like, I'll eventually get green passenger car, green heavyweights, New York Central, but my K-Line pacemaker cars will do just fine. And yeah, they'll do just fine because I'll run the J3A Hudson on that all the time. When I run it, it's because why not? It's my version of the pacemaker.
Yep.
What I want.
I'm
The Niagara looked pretty. It looked fine with the pacemaker cars when I was running it.
Honestly, I'd get the cars that Brian just got for the Penzi cars. Just in
Yeah.
the New York Central colors.
Yeah, MTH made some of those for the J1E, I think.
Yeah.
Is it Burnsy, is that you running trains, or it sounds like it's raining somewhere?
Maybe.
Are you running trains?
Was more of I was running trains.
Wonder Woman.
Gosh, this is so annoying. They couldn't have just made the frame there, right there. Please work. done with it.
Uh-oh.
Sid, one thing I've been told with putting LEDs in cars, make sure you do the dome car last because you'll never want to do it again when you're done.
Burnsy, I've done enough dome cars to know that.
Ah.
Also, this dome car, this car doesn't have any lighting in the dome, so I'm going to be adding that. My voltmeter go.
Okay, just finished the whole layout.
Cool.
What passenger train do you wish you had?
Hiawatha.
If as a Penzi fan, it's like unheard of to not have a Broadway Limited.
And you don't?
No, I do not.
I think for me, I wish I had a 20th Century Limited and then a complete Empire State Express.
I wish I had a Hiawatha.
Yes, good job.
Sam, don't you have a MTH one?
No.
Then who am I? Didn't you? Was there a video you did that had an MTH one in it?
That's the clubs. They own that one.
Oh, the club. That's what.
The train club. Oh, hi, Brian. When did you get back?
I'd also love a California Zephyr. Probably Rio Grande.
Brian, I can see you're rambling on about something, but you're muted.
Yeah. Let's unmute him. Oh, yeah.
Down 4 to go.
I guess I could try reading lips with Brian because he's muted.
Oh boy.
Where's Mikey?
Mike is playing video games.
What video games does he play? Or do we not know?
Call of Duty, probably.
That stuff is duty.
I see what you did there. Oh,
I'm more of a Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2 kind of person.
watch them make a game for the Mandalorian.
If they do that, I'll buy it.
I know you would, Mr. Mandalorian.
Now I have a shirt that says Santalorian on it. Holy crap, this car looks destroyed at the bottom. This car looks like it was dropped on the Switch. Okay, that's not good. I didn't even notice that. When Sid doesn't look at the pictures.
It's still or no? Yeah, he's still muted. There we go. I don't know what to do with this.
Alright, guys, it was nice hanging around tonight. I'm gonna head out.
Okay.
Peace out.
Yeah, guys, I probably have to go to bed. I gotta wake up pretty early.
Okay.
See you guys later. Nice, it's pretty nice, for talking with you guys.
Yep.
Night, guys.
Hey, Sam.
Oh shoot.